I'm Alan Hobbs, and welcome to Monster Piece Theater. Hi, everybody. We are live in a bit of a Transworld order-fulfilling prep run, and right now it is all Shop Monkey shop time. So Stan, myself, and Rue are in tonight, and we are going to be making some stuff that our lovely folks ordered at Transworld. So let's say hi, folks.
Shop Monkey Takeover!
Shop Monkey Takeover! Where is the mouse? Oh, God.
Oh, wait, there's
one screen, two screens.
You have to say hello to everybody.
I do have to say hello. I'm trying. Hang on.
Push the button.
There it is. Okay. Let's say hello to Big Dog Mask, Christine Salvati, Rylan Chow, Lisa Rent, John C. Big Dog Mask is already on here again. Line Pick Thor, Jamie Texas, longest name on YouTube. Gray Hawkins. Hi, Gray. Tubberg Studios, Anax on a Moon.
Anax on a Moon.
I have to remember all the things he does. Michelle Schulte, Hugo Cordialete, Joshua Howard, Susie Gardner. Hi, Mom. Grace is on a work. I might hop on and off. Okay. Jennifer Pew Pew Pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
Monster Herman. Mimi. Sarah R.
Monster Herman. I think that's a new one.
Are you new? Well, I can't give you a fist bump because he's broken the street jack. But metaphorical. Beastman fist bump. Monster Herman. Mimi. Sarah R. Fawn Diane. Adam Durbin. Hello, long time no see. Oh God, it reset to the bottom. Scott Coiner, Carol Gordon, hello. Miss CB, Stricken Cool, Paul Rhodes, haven't seen you on in a while. Chase Perry, hi John C. Hello everybody. Thank you Stream Elements for Stream Out and Running. Michelle Shelby's sweet. Shop Monkey's got the shop. Anthony Pantano, June Ritchie. Ride Demon, throwback on the beat. Heather Corey, Michael Laster, hello, moderator extraordinaire. Ike Camacho, Perez Productions. Christina Mente, yeah, been for a while. Fieldwalker Mass says hello from Scotland, and Seth Ashley says hello, everyone. Hi. So we have
I think that's pretty much everybody.
Rue. Say hello, Rue.
Hi, I'm Alan Hobbs. Welcome to Masterpiece Theater.
Monster Piece Theater.
Monster Piece Theater.
And it's breaking.
No, I'm Alan Hobbs. You may know me from such YouTube's Your Own 5D says how to make a month.
And so let's see if we can switch this over to Awesome. Louis McLam says hello. Paul Bennett says hi. Hello, Paul Bennett. Bob Bowie says hello, everyone. Michelle Schulte says, is this the first time you guys have done this? Yes.
I think so.
Yes, it is.
I mean, Alan's left before, for sometimes too long, but
We're officially unsupervised shop monkeys.
that's right.
So let's see.
I am unsupervised in the shop quite often,
That's true.
but
But never live.
never live.
All right, Ozbot. Ozbot is on. Is Ozbot functioning? Maybe?
I thought it was pro class.
It was.
No, he had it working again.
But it's doing something.
It is functional. Why hello? Maybe? Maybe not. Oh, no, it is tracking. All right, excellent. Seth Ashley says, haven't been on in a while. Hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, we're doing really well. Lisa Arendt. Vincent twice. Monster Piece Theater. That's right. Network Studio says, yay, unsupervised. So unfortunately, the only one who's really doing anything interesting is Stan. And you are.
So if you think this looks bad, you should see my
Yeah.
shop home. It's actually pretty good.
So
So we got a lot of orders for Apocalypse.
Which they don't get to see very often.
That's true.
True.
All right, a quick poll. Do you want to see Stan working on Apocalypse helmets, or do you want to see Rue pouring up masks? Christine, somebody, Monster Science Theater 3000. Yes, absolutely.
That's actually more accurate than the competition.
So who is the human host and who are the bots? Or are we all the bots?
I think we're all the
I think we're all the bots.
Alan's the human host.
Yeah, that's fair. Stan, you're a Crow-T robot.
A what?
You're a Crow-T robot. Rue is definitely Tom Servo.
Sure, I kind of think.
You're Tom Servo. You're absolutely Tom Servo, and I'm Gypsy.
Okay.
By default, the only girl robot.
So
All right.
I finally started watching that show,
Yeah.
and we got caught up in it like crazy.
Yeah.
Love, Death, and Robots.
Oh yeah.
And,
Oh, love Death and Robots.
We,
Did you just go through season 2 or season 1 or season 2?
so, sure. Like, we just started watching, and they just kept coming on. So I think
Okay.
we've watched pretty much season 1 and most of season 2.
Season 2 was only like 6 episodes. So.
Then I think we might have seen 2, and now we're going back.
All right.
Yes.
Let's come over to Stan.
Did you see Snow in the Desert?
I haven't watched that one yet.
You would know because it's all about a character named Snow in a desert.
The Witness
And
was
it's
the one.
awesome. I want to
we
see
had the
more.
most argument about.
The Witness,
The Witness.
Back
the one that the loop.
Yes. Where I'm like, that's real people. Apparently not.
Yes, and no.
There's like so much arguing about it online that the director says there were no real mocap, no real people in it.
They're really.
That's what he said.
Oh,
That it was a huge process where it was literally hand drawn, like
That's
old
awesome.
cells. Yeah.
Ross Richard, thank you. So looks pretty at the wedding. They're very interested in your socks, Stan. Sock tax.
Okay, sock tag.
Interesting that it tastes socks.
Where's it?
You're on it right there. Yeah. All right. Sock hand.
These are my devil socks. They have little devil on them. They're like devil face.
There you are.
There we go. Devil
Adorable.
socks. Those are my devil socks.
Foot clothes is pretty awesome.
I'm digging their stuff.
Yes.
This is part of that massive gift from a newbie pinup girl that she gave me to take to Transworld that came here while we were gone. So
Which
I didn't get to take it to Transworld. All right,
Love
so what
Death
we're
and
doing,
Robots is amazing.
if anybody has seen our Apocalypse helmets, we're kind of in like different phases of every one of them. A lot of them start out like this, right? So you have this mask, and this is EVA foam, and the stuff you see in the middle is we are field testing a new product that the company makes that's supposed to, it's a gap filler for these. So they send us a bunch of different colors and ask us to evaluate and see what we like so that they can come up with a final product. So this is one. I think this is Formula 266. And so I wrote it on here because I'm the one who's filling out the form. So we take this helmet and literally we have boxes of junk of grizzlies and stuffs and
Here, let me take it up a bit so you can actually see your face.
nobody wants to see it. Nobody cares. They want to see Apocalypse.
Hello, Ron Sheps. June Ritchie says cool socks and cool shoes, Stan. Thanks.
Thank you.
Ross Richard said, Stan socks.
Ben and I actually have shoes that match
Twinkies.
right now.
We have matching shoes.
Ross Richard.
Oh,
See,
we're
Ross
both
Sheps
horrible with pink.
says, hey, y'all. Ross Richard says, Odin makes it. Odin makes use it. It's called gap filler, right?
It's called gap filler, so they're coming up with a new. I guess they're trying to update the product a little bit, and so they sent us a collection of I think there were 6 of them, and they're different consistencies, thicknesses, kind of do different things, and so pretty much on all of these in one way or another, you can see the different colors on it. I used on most of these just to see how they work, and what they asked me to do was go back and give them my 2 cents about it. And let them know what I liked and what I didn't like. So that's happening. That's why you see on here, these are sanded. Most of the time we don't, but one of their questions was, how well does it sand? Does it sand smooth? Does it crack? Does it shrink? What happens? So all of them start out life as 2 pieces of EVA foam, glue them together, and we make a helmet. And we go through.
They start out like the 2
All
pieces of
sorts of
EVA
stuff.
foam now.
It's a saw blade that we cut out that we're deciding if we're going to sell at some point. And
Christine Zelaya says, I think Stan should paint the rest of his shoes. Go big, paint them bright.
man, that was like the worst day. That was the worst day for automated paint mixer. And what we have in here, these are just extras from when we laser cut. So there's a whole bunch of just random different shapes. Greeblies that we don't want to throw away. And then at different shows, maybe Alan buys, different masks. So we have this cutie, and
we slaughter them.
Christina Mente asked the very important question, what's Alan doing tonight? Alan is being a very good host and is taking care of a family that is in town. He will be over a little later this evening. He's coming. It's not going to be Shot Monkeys all night tonight, but at least for a little while, it's Shot Monkey o'clock.
the Patreon's not for us.
The Patreon's not. No, that's actually not true. The Patreon is for us. Like part of our wage gets paid out of Patreon.
Most of our wage.
Most of our wage gets paid out of Patreon at this point, which is awesome. Resurrect Costumes. Hello, creepy peeps. What's up, buddy?
Okay, so for some of these, we put a faceplate on it. And we attach Greeblies and we put some straps. And so here is where I have one. All right, here's one. So here's about a 3/4 of the way finished Apocalypse mask. And this needs a little bit of dremeling on it and a little bit of weathering. And I'm going to spray these down a little bit with Flex Seal. And it'll give kind of this black appearance, and it'll hide
A multitude of sins.
sins. And
Hello,
so
Michelle Frost.
here's a
Frost.
almost done. This is one of the tactical ones that's got Flex Seal on it. And then what we're going to repaint this one, and what we will do is we will rust it up and make it look weathered and beat up, and it'll go to some happy haunt somewhere.
One of our happy customers.
One of our happy customers.
One of our hopefully happy customers. And I am just cutting out more things that need to be sewn. Like I have the boring job tonight. I realize the boring job tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna be pouring stuff up. I will be painting probably later.
So this is one we finished last week, and it's going to get all painted up. And this is just some window screen that's fitted around it. So I think this is going to look really cool. What I got here is soldering iron. And you
You
can
have somebody in the face?
what's that? What?
He's being silly. Hello.
Hello.
So we're going to try to match this up a little bit more, and then we'll paint this and we'll be good to go.
You lasted a whole 15 minutes, huh?
We won.
Oh, good.
There we go. And Alan's back.
I'm back.
It's right there.
The Stream Deck is not functioning.
Did you cheat, Alan?
No. No, but my wife and I were teams.
Michelle Schulte says, love those masks.
So you
Christina
cheated.
Mente says, "Pronouncing is way more important than YouTube Live. It kind of sounds like I'm being sarcastic, but I am not. The Dutch Scully says, good evening. Good evening.
There has to be some family time. We have family visiting. It's the last night they're visiting. So, yeah. I'm going to try and fix the stream deck here. Hello, everybody.
Like, of course, hi, boss man. Big Dog says, hello, Alan. Sarah R. says, hi, Alan.
Hi.
Junior says, I watched a guy cover his entire garage floor in EPA colored squares the other day. I'd almost forgot it was for things other than haunt and costumes.
That's right.
Alan.
Hey, thanks.
Michael Astor says, hey, Alan.
Hi.
Like, of course, hi, Alan.
One of
Is
those.
Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Don't
forgot
forget that.
I forgot. Is Ozbot following anyone? Or
It was, yes.
he's doing his own thing?
It was working great.
Okay.
He may be following me.
Still staring at me. It's creeping me out.
Well, no, that's just the tripod. Yeah. Jennifer Pugh says, hi, hello, Alan. Welcome to your shop.
Why, thank you.
I think we remembered
Oh
all
yeah, you have to say, hi, I'm Alan Hobbs.
Yeah.
You're the only one who has.
Apparently, we're all Alan Hobbs tonight.
Okay.
Hey, they tuned in expecting Alan Hobbs. They got some Alan.
That's right.
I fixed the stream deck.
Yay!
Fist bumps for everybody.
Did someone clean the stream deck? I could read all the buttons.
Yes,
I did
that.
I did wipe it.
Oh.
I did that while talking to you, like literally putting alcohol on it, wiping it down while having a conversation with you.
Okay.
You're
The
so
Dutch Scully
sweet.
asks, are we making
It's great.
steampunk masks?
We make a line of masks called Apocalypse masks. and they get a variety of different finishes. So,
You
yeah.
kind of come out a little.
Ish.
Some are steampunky, some are medical apocalypse, some are different.
Jennifer Kern says hi, everyone. Jana.
Hi.
Sheena Mente says hi, Alan. Glad you're able to take time to spend with your family.
It is important. It's the last night they're in town. They're leaving tomorrow morning.
Hi, Camacho Salad. The gang promised me half off on masks today.
Did they say that?
We did not.
Wow.
We
I
didn't.
feel like you can rewind and find out that's a lie.
Roll
They're
the footage.
so generous.
Let's roll the footage. Let's see the footage.
They're so generous and unemployed.
Right. Ryan Demon says, need some plastic wrap on that stream deck. Yeah, that means
That's an option, I guess.
yeah.
What an idea!
Michelle Schulte says,
I bet you they even make terrible go over it.
They're all pretty much unique. We have some sort of patterns that we follow, but mostly they are unique.
Alamatra Art says, hello, everyone.
Almatra are
Bum, bum, bum.
Stan.
Yes, sir.
This is I am venturing into the Staniverse here. I have a computer fan.
Yeah.
Which will fit perfectly inside of this hat, by the way. Look at how perfect that fit is.
Nice.
It's the biggest fan that I could do. It's 12 volt, but it should run on 9 volt. I have a switch. I have a switch in my pocket, actually, to put on the back of the fan, the back of the hat, to turn the fan on. I have 9 volt batteries and 9 volt battery holders. So now I need stand
To assemble.
because I don't know which wire will do. Oh, look. No, they're not
It
labeled.
doesn't matter really. It just won't work one way and will work the other way.
It won't burn out the motor if you do it reversed.
Christine Mante says, I really hope I can make it out to Texas this year. Christine
I
says,
do it all.
Halloween bucket shirt in my life.
Wait,
Yeah.
Let's just say I know how to do that.
Yeah. Why am I doing it? You know how many things in here I broke?
Buddy says a doomsday flip cover over the stream deck to prevent missile launch and overspray. You know, you'd think that'd be overkill, but it would.
I did short you on that one.
I'm gonna get you some wires. I love wires.
So,
Stan
What?
loves wires.
You got more than this one.
fun thing, Alan. I
No.
need to tell you about that.
It's all
Pretty
fun, right?
awesome.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
What you know?
Christine
So I
Mante
always
says,
forget
that Levy boy
carnivore
hat?
has fans.
That's a leprechaun hat.
And turns out there was a little dirt
Yeah,
wasp
this
nest
should be fine.
in one of the fangs on
I'm
Corner.
sure I can Google how to do that.
Pulled a 3.
Pretty sure.
Pulled the latex up. Out came 3 wasps with it. It's like, well, that's interesting.
Thanks, I do it.
No, actually, it looks pretty good.
So. All right.
I think Cornifer looks.
Ryan Demon says, I was in Texas for a few weeks and was very confused that the Buc-ee's wasn't huge
Yeah.
until I stopped at the one in Alabama.
That's always does that. That's always.
Which
Which
I can't
Buc-ee's did you stop at in Texas? It wasn't huge.
Yeah,
Like you went to the wrong
you
one.
didn't go to a Buc-ee's, but all Buc-ee's are huge. It's like it's what they do for a living. They be huge.
There actually is one outside of Houston that's not big, not giant.
Really?
Oh, what? Maybe.
Stopped there a couple of times.
Ryan Demon, which one did you go to?
It's terrible.
The Buc-ee says they did have a few small ones at the beginning. Larry Hughes says, good evening.
And they go, hello, Larry Hughes.
I did not realize that was the drink.
Stacy, how has it been going without me here?
Well, we've only been on for like
Like,
15 minutes.
yeah, like that whole
We've been up till
15 minutes.
7:15.
Oh, great,
So it's been going swimmingly.
great.
We did the run of intros of names of everyone. We got started watching Stan do something interesting, and we got here.
So, Rue, I'm going to tell you that I'm amazed at how much the museum picked up after I left.
Yeah, we did
That
really
is the secret to the museum's success. I have to leave.
well.
Now I know that. And I'm willing to make that sacrifice.
I'll be there.
Yeah, to not be there, just
Great.
to make sure the
to
museum does
not
well.
be there just as we get slammed.
I was so glad
Like,
we got a picture of
literally
the next win.
Left 100 people she came in.
Ryan Team says it was the one outside of Houston. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
Yeah, that's the one that's not very big. I know exactly which one you went to.
Christine Salvati says we don't have huge awesome gas stations like Buc-ee's or Wawa in
We're
Connecticut.
trying to let people go to Houston.
Did you just say Wawa was awesome?
Hey, Wawa is awesome.
If you don't have a Buc-ee's, Wawa.
Wawa's heated iced tea is amazing.
If all you got the Wawa.
Franchise.
The order is Buc-ee's, Wawa, Cumberland Farms.
Body Geek says Buc-ee's in Katy has a 225-foot long car wash. Christina Nante says, don't worry, Alan, Rue didn't break anything. Christine Salvati says, don't hate on Wawa.
I bet
Buc-ee's,
Ruth did. I bet.
QT.
What?
I love QT.
I mean, QT is nice, but it's
Rooster Booster. I think that's
Quick QT is better than Racetrack.
See, but I like I
and
guess the
QT has free air,
the
which has
deal
been a
is-
big deal to me lately with my leaking tire. So
Buc-ee's is a truck stop, but not for truckers.
Right.
Buc-ee's is not a truck stop. Trucks are not allowed at Buc-ee's. Oh, it's an anti-truck
It's
stop.
a truck stop, not for truckers.
Oh, okay.
It is the slightly nicer version of like a Flying J or something like that, or a Petro, but not for truckers.
I'm a Love's man myself.
You know,
I like love.
Because when I go there, I know where the bathroom is.
Which turns out, if you ever take a trip with Alan, is extremely
yeah, you're gonna need that. Right, too. So we have a bunch of Wawas here, but they're nothing like that crazy Buc-ee's I went to. Bonnie Geek says Racetrack is kind of like the Kmart of convenience stores. That's
That's
fair.
fair. Yeah, Racetrack is sad, pale. They're like, well, we look like a QT, so maybe people will stop.
Yeah.
Does-
Christine says the gas stations up here don't even have cooked food. Our Cumberland Farms have few pre-made items, and that's it.
Really?
Does that mean that a CK is like a Mida?
Pomida is.
Oh, Pomida is low-end Kmart.
Sounds like
The Dutch Skelly says
Pomida.
every single store we have.
Discount Kmart.
Are you working on this?
I'm working on part of it. So you're gonna do that.
Ron Shep asks, how are you going to mount the fan?
But that didn't work. I assumed black was gonna be black, and then I tried it with blue. So I guess now I'll try it with green.
Green should be black.
Alan Rasmussen asks, have you guys watched the new Army of the Dead movie?
I did see it. I liked it.
I haven't watched it yet. Please don't talk about it.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet.
I'm very excited to watch it.
Big Dog says, smash the thumbs up button, please. Big Dan Tattooer says, greetings, humans and leprechauns.
Hello.
Rue doesn't like when you call him a leprechaun.
Yeah. Says it's racist.
Resurrect Costume says, on another note,
I'm a really big leprechaun.
to Beth Saunders. Go Resurrect.
Oh, is he going to the Midwest?
Yeah, go to Midwest.
What?
We'll see you there, buddy.
That's awesome. Maybe we'll become neighbors.
So do you want another bear then?
Yes.
Christine Mente says, if I can make the monster camp, I'm just letting you know that I'm very sarcastic and very hyper.
That's okay. I deal with Stacy.
That's true. He speaks Twitter.
And Rue. We speak sarcasm real well.
Speak sarcasm or I wouldn't be able to stay there.
Oh, I am going to give us phone cam.
Hey, the Dutch Gully says, sorry, dog, I'm working. Smashing that thumbs up button. The overly aggressive smashing.
Close all. Go.
Dang. Body Geek says the new Bronx Buc-ee's is 66,335 square feet with 60 gas.
That's bigger than Dark Hour.
Dang. How much bigger than that is that?
20,000 square feet. Right?
People
Dark
ask me how big a dark hour is, and I'm like, I don't know, man. It's large. It's very big. Somewhere there's a video that talks about how big it is. It's on the internet.
Didn't it used to be at Jake's Sporting Goods?
I thought
No.
it was
It was an academy. Academy Sports.
Something like that. Hello, Shannon.
Jennifer Pugh says, someday I will come to Washington. Oh, hey.
I forgot, guys.
We are live.
I forgot.
Hi.
This is my brother, Vic.
Mitch. That's
I mean, that's it.
I was gonna say Mark.
Rue, Mitch, Stacy, Mitch.
Oh,
Do we just have Mitch?
Lies, all lies. Unless it's good, then it's probably.
it's all good.
Wait, am I?
Someday
How
I'll
many
come
people
to
are watching?
Right now, you're on camera.
Sarah
Royal.
Ann says hi, Shannon. Hello.
No swearing.
Well, here's Ozbot. This is our robot camera.
Robot.
So it follows us.
It's good you reminded me of that, bro.
Jennifer Pugh says hello, Shannon's brother. Hello.
Yes.
Ross Richards says hello, wife and Mitch.
Mitch is the reason I go.
Hi, Mitch.
Pray,
He
man.
says, go to Monster Camp. Shannon brings you trays of goodies.
Love you guys. We're gonna get out of your way. We just brought dogs and pizza.
Lots of pizza gifts that keep on giving.
Both of them are.
Kind of like both those things.
Oh, yeah, they will
Both.
absolutely.
Both.
So, Mike Laughter says hello, Ron Shep says hello. Bye, Rude.
Bye.
Pleasure to meet you guys.
Bye.
See you, Rue.
Meet you.
Take it easy.
Safe
Try
travels.
phone
Yeah,
cam.
look
Yes.
around.
Now phone cam is working.
All right.
Mitch, how tall are you?
6'5".
6'5". Man.
Dang.
I can slouch.
No, like that's being a young man and aspiring to be a monster when I grow up, it would be really cool to be 6'5".
Yeah,
That would be a lot easier.
He's 6'8", 6'10".
Like airplanes would have sucked.
They suck at 6'5".
Yeah.
Christina Van Chase says another Alan.
See you
I
I will say that me and Mitch look more like brothers than Shannon and Mitch look
yes,
like
that
brother and
was
sister.
definitely a I know that that's Shannon's brother, but also what?
Okay. Oh, so I wanted to. I need to put tripod over here.
Camacho says Mitch promised half off on masks today.
Did Mitch do that? That sounds like a very Mitch thing to do, actually.
Actually.
Okay, so this. I'm gonna
Turns out he was lying too.
pick at this sculpture, and we're gonna do tip.
Line good courses, I'm 6'6".
Yeah, see, you big guys. We had a guy who worked at Skull Kingdom with us named Dave, Big Dave,
Big deal.
and he was 6'8". It's like, man, if I was 6'8", I would be famous.
Tiny.
One of my very best friends is 6'8", 420 pounds.
Dang.
That's
He looks like Alan if you made Alan 6'8".
Dang.
No.
Like,
So he's a square.
yeah.
Lonnie Geek says we've had 3 days of almost nonstop rain here in BCS.
Same here, man. Same here. Boy, this clay is at the perfect texture right now. It feels a little waxy. It's got a little bit of resistance. We've had so many moist days, I've had it very loosely covered.
Ron Shep says Mitch was smart and left before he got put to work.
Well, his daughter Jessica, who was here, but she left a couple days ago, I made her cut out. I asked her to cut out a bunch of Apocalypse boots for me for the costumes that we're doing.
Christina Van Chase says I'm 5'6" and a half.
And a half.
I imagine that half is important.
You know who says 5 something and a half? People under 5'7". That's who.
The Dutch Skelly asks tree dragon.
This is what I call a scarecrow. SCSKAIRCROW.
Sarah R says I'm 5'10". I myself am 5'9".
I am 5'10" or 5'11", depending upon which convenience store I'm fleeing.
Lewis McLam says tell Ellen I made Boo Blaster with the drill and horn. I love it. My wife hates it. She loved it the first time she scared someone with it. I know it's coming.
And I bet your cats hate it too.
Christine Salvati says, Rue, I haven't forgotten your werewolf. I'm making you and Alan some much bigger, meaner teeth to fit in them.
Wow! One thing I love, it's meaner teeth.
Ron Shep says, yeah, you quote unquote asked. Funny Geek says, I'm 5'12". I almost got the state of Texas to put that on my driver's license once.
That sounds like something I would do.
Christine Salvati says, I'm 5'1" and totally fine with it.
Yeah, I think that there's like a range that is golden, you know? You want to be either 5'1" and below or 6 foot and above, like for haunt work. There's a lot of characters that I can make those two sizes. And I have always been in that 5'8" to 5'11"
You
range,
know how to do
which is good for playing hunchbacks, I guess.
Right, James says I'm also 5'10", Big Dan Tattooer says I'm 6'3".
Well, yeah, otherwise you'd be called medium Dan Tattooer.
with yellow.
Christine Mantes, I'm starting at my dentist soon.
Cool. All right, so I am sculpting, and it's detail right now. So all I'm doing is I'm putting in little lines to make these tubes look more like vines. I think this is going to have some options for me, but the first use for this I know is a nature spirit. I do a lot of demo sculptures when I'm at Transworld. I do one every day. And I was working on this one on Sunday, and someone said, I want that as a mask. And I said, well, I can resculpt it when I get home. And they said, do that.
On the pip, actually.
Oh, okay. You don't want Pip to be a random point.
Rue wanted to do it, but Rue has way too much other work.
Right, Rue. Did we hand off the fan to Rue?
There's a lot of wire.
There's a lot of wires.
Ryan James says I love this sculpt.
Thanks. It's pretty simple, and this is a wow you with detail sculpture. I mean, get your forms okay, and then it's just detail of vine.
Dutch Kelly says they are 1.83 meters tall.
I see.
Louis McLam says I don't have cats, just chickens and hogs. Jennifer Pugh says where can I get good human eye cabochons?
I get them from Amazon. I get just the round ones from Amazon.
Christine Salvati says, when I wear my werewolf with the stilts and muscle suit, I'm finally a normal height. Everyone just assumes it's a guy in a suit.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Christina Mantes, well, we're all talking about how tall we are. What's the best height for stilt actors?
Honestly, you want them to be in the range that I omitted. You want them to be anywhere from like 5'6" to 6 foot. Because anybody under 5'6", you can give them some short characters. And then anybody over 6 foot, you can have them be, they're already intimidated. So that range of 5'6" to 6 foot is kind of perfect because they become the biggest guy in the room when you put them on 18-inch stilts and 18-inch to 2 foot stilts. But they can still effectively do things, and your arms aren't too far out of proportion. Hey, Rue.
Sir?
Make sure you remember that. Do all of the arm candy that go with the costumes on the clock.
Yep. I have a few that can go right now.
Okay.
Christine says it's a problem when they start touching the costume chest.
Yeah.
I have a stilt costume where it's so fun to be in it. It is an ogre carrying me in a cage, basically. And just to hear people's theories on how it's done, it's a real simple thing, but they're like, there's 3 people, there's 1 here. And for some reason, someone always puts their hand on my groin.
No.
Then I make them tip me.
No matter what a monster tells you.
Don't put your hand on them. That pizza's going to have a flavor when I pick it up from there.
Alexa, set a timer for an hour and a half.
Today is a very humid day.
1 hour and 30 minutes.
Bill Ellis
Starting
asked, so if someone spills a gallon of latex on the garage floor, how's the best way to clean that up? Asking for a friend.
You let it dry and then peel it up. Now, while it's wet, clear the area around it and paint it out into a thin membrane, and you've just made a material called chunks of flesh. Or you can paint it out into wing shapes and then peel it up. And then you have made the membrane for different monster wings. So don't waste a spill. Just because you spilled a large amount doesn't mean it's over. It just means you're not going to pour it into a mold.
Resurrect Costume says, welcome. Big Dan's Tattooer says, that's a big fan for that hat. It's going to go up from a cooling method to a drone, depending on the voltage.
That'll be awesome.
That would be neat.
It's a 12-volt fan, and we're going to run it on 9, so I think it'll be fine.
Jennifer Pugh says, so you wear that costume a lot?
No, no. Not since I got married.
Gina Man tasted, Alan, stop eating on cam. You're making me hungry.
Sorry.
Wow. Okay.
What happened?
Thought I went through all the variations, and I think it's
That's always great.
manual.
There's paperwork right there, too.
Is there paperwork?
Yes, paperwork.
You can say paper.
David Carter says, hi, Alan, from England.
Hello, David Carter in England.
Christine Salvati says, at promo events, people tend to want to touch the costume. They want to either pen it or try and figure out how it works. It's digigrade stilts, and most people have never seen those.
Yeah.
Yeah, the digis. They get a lot of attention. I love my digistilts.
I used to do a lot of land roller skates, and they always got a lot of attention.
What are Land roller skates?
They're an offset wheel, so that you can have a bigger wheel but not be super high up in the air.
Nice.
So the wheels, instead of being like this, are like that.
Ooh. Fancy.
I used to have V-form roller blades that had their wheels staggered.
Yeah.
The front one tilted to the right, the next one tilted to the left, and you could corner like
bet.
a monster on those things because they like never lost traction.
Josh Newman, no relation, says hi.
Hi.
Hey, Josh.
David Carter says, what's that you're sculpting?
This is a scarecrow, which is a crow made out of roots and brambles, and he's going to be a nature spirit type monster. He'll have uses as a scarecrow, and he will have a couple other options and varieties. I should have said, it's a duck.
Literally, metaphorically. Daniel Cash says, wow, that wow.
I brought over a drink.
Thank you.
I had yellow liquid in it.
There
it is.
Hiding. Dan
Hooray!
Tattooer says, I have you on the 65-inch TV at the shop. My client wants a slice of pizza now.
I'm sorry. It's
Well,
delicious pizza.
What you tattooing, Dan?
Glistening.
Unless that's private.
Hello, Big Dan's client. You've made a wonderful choice.
The Dutch Scully says it would look good with the moving jaw.
It is made to be able to do a moving jaw.
Christina Mante says, I'm calling it a duck from now on.
This is a scared duck.
John C says, have you had a situation where an actor had their costume pulled or if they got punched?
Sure, of course.
Oh yes.
I've even been there.
Every night.
I was gonna say, like, who here has not been punched? Like,
Punch.
right, Camacho says, has anyone seen Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark? Is it good?
I have been punched very, very few times actually, but
I used to get punched a lot. It was all my fault.
Sure.
I was really good at avoiding punches.
Well,
But-
now, because I'm often outside on busy like Halloween nights, I will go to the police officer we have on duty, and I'll say, watch me, I'm gonna go get this guy to punch me. Because if I think they're gonna be a problem inside, I want them to take a swing at me outside. So I will go and just agitate
Mhm.
until they either take a swing at me or the tension breaks and they're laughing with me.
Yep.
So
I've done that also.
I, Camacho, I have seen Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, and meh.
Which one is Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark?
That was the one where they did like a compilation of different scary stories.
Oh, you know what?
With
I like that.
It wasn't terrible.
My friend Mr. Twisty is in it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And so I like that. And I'm a big fan of Guillermo del Toro anyway, so I like the look of the creatures. And that artist, whose name I forget right now.
Stephen Gamble.
Gamble, who did the black and white watercolor images. I love those images. Like, those have had a big effect on me as far as monsters and being an artist. I love how classy they are.
I liked all of the individual vignettes in that movie. I did not like
The overarching story.
Yes. Big Dan Tattooer says an American traditional gypsy head. That's what he's tattooed.
Cool.
Body Geek says nice classifier on the pizza.
Yeah.
Christine somebody says I had a kid punch the nose of my werewolf's resin head in a promo. It pushed into my eyes and gave me 2 black eyes.
Yeah.
People suck.
That's awesome. So, Rue, when you pour up this one, you got to go all the way out to the edge. Yes.
Well, this one doesn't have a false cut line.
Christina Mente says I feel like way more punching goes on in houses than some people realize.
You know what? And also too, you can go your whole haunt career and not get punched. It depends on how you act as an actor.
What your type is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty in your face, and younger, I hung out too long, and I would get whacked on occasion. The big thing is to separate yourself from it emotionally, because it'll emotionally hurt you and tire you out more than it will physically. If that makes any sense.
Line actors are your first line of defense for your in-house actors.
Yes, they are.
Body Geek says, what paint scheme are you thinking for this cast?
He's going to look like Roots, so he's going to be like a glossy brown with a deep black wash. Go out and get yourself a deep black wash. Black, so dark, it's black.
It's black so dark. It's black.
I didn't have any.
That was totally the word.
I didn't have anything else to do.
Choices were made.
Black so black. It's black.
Right, yeah. It's like, wow.
Oh, Lord. ZZ Top was like the 3rd concert I ever went to.
Well, the good thing is, like, you can't go to a ZZ Top concert and tell what decade it is,
That's true.
because all their music kind of sounds the same.
Big Dan Tattooer says, I got punched often. It was always in a dark corner of the mine shaft at Spooky World.
Yeah, the mine shaft was the place to get punched, too. It's good. Spooky World had some good houses.
Christina Mente says, if I could teach myself how to make contorting myself more safely, what would be a good role in a haunt for me?
Well, I mean, if you can do it consistently, I mean, like, Possessed Person is the #1 go-to. But also make sure you're in an area where you have room to move. That's the big thing that I see, is that they're working in a space where they don't have room to do that ability, really.
Jennifer Hughes says,
Make sure that you can do it over and over and over again.
are there any hints on what YouTube Wednesday will be this week?
I haven't figured it out, so I couldn't possibly give you a hint.
Jennifer Hughes says, I hear a kitty. Nope, that is
You heard a stand.
you heard a Stan's. No, it did sound like it.
There's enough people over at the house to give the cats pets. I'm willing to bet they're all going to stay over there.
Boris, however, is our shop supervisor. He gets to hang out.
Boris likes to hang out.
He helps you drop pizza.
It's true. He wants our crusts.
Sometimes you just need to look it up.
Look it up. Would it help?
Jennifer Hughes says, damn it, Stan. You got her all excited for cat.
It happens.
black and yellow and green and blue. What is it about?
Christine Salvani says early day tomorrow. Good night, all.
Good night.
Buenos.
I'm gonna say I'm pretty happy with this guy.
Not hating where he's at right now.
I like his look. I did have to, from what I sculpted the other day, I went and I looked at my pictures of what I sculpted at the show, and I changed a lot of this anatomy. I brought these further down. So. But at the show, this was a little more down, and it swept down more, and I have it out. I might do this as a dragon at some point, too.
Christina Mente says, all right, continues to turn himself into mount. Patricia Hogarty says, good evening, all. Good evening, Patricia.
Oh! Hello, Patricia.
Jennifer Pugh says, yeah, I'm going to be buying one of those. Big Dan Tattoo says, this year I'm going to work at Feartown in Seacon, Massachusetts.
Awesome.
I hope that's how you say that. Big Dog says, I like it. It looks good.
I like that it's different. And I think, like, this style of head, so you guys will be happy to hear, I was commissioned to make a clown, a stilt clown costume for a haunted house.
And he's gonna do it.
Right, of course. Now, under the normal conditions, charged more, 3 times as much because it's a clown, but also he was ordering a couple costumes, and I said, okay, because you're making me do a clown, I get to pick the monster for this section. So I chose something that I wanted to make.
The Dutch Scully says, yay, Forest Dragon. Trish Hogarty says, the Scarecrow is looking fantastic.
Why, thank you.
David Carter says, good evening.
Hello, David Carter in the UK.
Michelle Trust says, I like that. I hope you sell that as a blank. I would love to paint it.
I will sell it as a blank. It's going to be a bear to pour up, I'll tell you that much.
Christina Mente says, I've also been working on a
shouldn't be that
zombie
bad.
whose legs don't work. I can tell that my arms are getting stronger.
When COVID was first happening, and I didn't know what the October season would hold, I thought of a character that was a zombie who was still in his body bag. So I could stay in the body bag, like just one leg is outside, and interact with people with that barrier between us.
Dark Red Rose says, hello, everyone.
Hello.
I don't recognize Dark Red Rose.
Dark Red Rose, are you new? Have you watched us before?
Stricken Ghoul says, it'd be cool to make it like the Grass Wolf from Lady in the Water.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Pantanos has posted a work in progress scabbard project made by hand at no power tools.
Cool.
Cat Swift says, popping over from the trio, which tonight is a duo. Hello to all. Trisha Hogarty says, just got done making round tray tables with bottle caps and resin
Just
for my
looking
daughter.
at a couple of tiny things about pouring it up.
That's awesome, Trisha.
Sweet.
The only things that are going to be the paint. Yeah, no, that's going to be paint.
Yeah.
Head backwards. Yeah. Go this way.
Keeping air out of all those. Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be the paint. I was like, sitting here looking at it like, is there a way I can fix that now before we actually come over and convince Ellen to connect things together to make sure it doesn't get bubbled?
Dark
Not
Red
gonna
Rose
happen.
says, yes, I watched your streams before. Love it.
Hooray. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to go listen to this again because what I just thought he just did not work.
CMA Taste, if you still want to do the zombie bag, I'll make sure to get out there for the next off season.
I'm very excited for this fall season.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Not just because I'm, like, excited to see what made me, but also, I really missed it. Like, Monster Museum has been fun, but I'm not there to scare people.
Right. Yes.
Did you accidentally scare people sometimes? But that's not why.
Oh, he doubled these up. Okay. I wouldn't even think about doubling them up.
Castro says, I wonder how much clay Alan has accidentally eaten.
Lots. I feel like black should be the hot. Like, so that should be one of them.
Right.
So black should be the positive. So if I just hook black up to the positive,
Steve Antay says, okay, taking a break from talking, I still have late school assignments. I graduate on Thursday.
hey, good job, you.
Early congratulations, Christina.
I graduated once
Let's see, matriculated 3 times.
from high school. I did not go to college. I knew what I wanted to do. I did not think I needed college. So far, I have been right. And if you are on a career where you really need college for people to hire you, and you've been doing it a long time, just start your own company doing the same thing.
The Dutch Skelly asked, is the crow going to be poured in foam or resin? Right?
The crow is going to be in latex. I work a lot in latex.
Resurrect Costumes says, I'm working on Transworld orders too.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going around.
Patricia Hogarty says, what different characters are you thinking you can turn this mask into? I'm fascinated with how you multi-monster.
I can turn it into a bird monster. I can turn it into a dragon. I can turn it into a scarecrow. I can turn it into a crow. All right, I just tried several setups with this, and I cannot get this to work. Maybe this needs an honest 12 volts, which means I would need a different battery. Let me grab a 12-volt battery from a screw gun.
Hey, all right.
Is Sam's flex painting?
Yes.
Okay.
Outside, and he's bringing them inside to dry.
It smells good.
It smells like flex paint, which I don't know is good.
Delicious chemicals.
All right, Body Geek says 4-wire fan has power, ground, tack output, and PWM drive input.
I don't know what all that means.
Joanne Crowley says hello.
Which one's which?
Jennifer Pugh says when I get my blank, it's going to be a tree creature.
Do you know which one's which? That's
Body
the
Geek
question.
says black should be ground and yellow should be 12 volt plus.
So we're not going to have a ground. But I just did yellow onto positive.
Any movement at all? I haven't got any movement at all.
Electronics.
No blue. No green. No black. And I know that's right on there. So right now I don't have any movement. That's 9 volts. It's a 12-volt fan. I thought it would move a little slower with 9 volts. Maybe we need an honest 12.
Ryan Stevens says you need the input wire
12 volt.
to get it to spool up.
What's that now?
You need the input wire to get it to spool up.
I don't know.
The Dutch Scully says swamp monster or construct for D&D should also work. What mask?
Rue, your project.
Working on it.
I'm getting out of the way.
Usually I get a fan that has 3 wires, and it's got green, black, and red. This one has no red, black, yellow, and
Yep.
blue.
Right. But I'm sure it'll work.
Larry Hughes asked, what color wires do you have?
We have yellow, green, blue, and black.
Crowdsourcing electronics.
This fan is from Redo 120. This is the fan.
Big fan.
Connector is 4-pin PWM. I don't know what that means, but it's got a motor.
Does stuff, fan stuff. Big Dan Tattoo says it's laughable now looking back. Teachers would all get mad and yell when I shrewd during class. You better pay attention. Drawing will never get you anywhere in life. I didn't listen.
You know what? I was very lucky because I owned my first haunt very young. So I was able to say, well, it's my business that I'm doing for most of the silliness that I did. Let's go to Ozbot so that I can go and get some pledge. Oh, Ozbot.
He drifted away.
There we go. Now Ozbot has me, I think. So when I was at Transworld, I got this head from Evil Jays. I'm going to turn this into an Undyne, which is a water spirit, kind of like a mermaid. And I may put this on a full torso mannequin.
Christina Mente says, I'll be back. I gotta go eat. Ken Zarish says, sup, everyone?
Hey, Ken.
He said, come back, little buddy.
Yeah, little buddy was wandering.
Body Geek says, black should be negative and yellow should be positive. The PWM is the pulse control that controls the fan speed. Most fans should operate at max fan speed if no signal is present on control.
Yeah. So it should be black and yellow, but we're not getting movement out of black. So. But I figured it would have been too.
All right, we are now coded. The pledge I use as a release between the clay and the plaster. I'll let that soak in. I'll mold this guy tomorrow.
Larry Hughes says, think blue is signal, green is speed, yellow is positive, black is red.
No one agrees. But that's okay. Try the Larry Hughes method.
Well, that's the same.
We tried the Brian method.
Black ground, yellow positive. But still, juke is.
I know my batteries are new.
We cleared it out to Flexia.
Brand new, because we just unwrapped
Did
it.
you go on the back hatch?
You mean like under the other stuff?
The back hatch.
Yeah.
We'll look.
There's lots of Loctite foam and Harbor Freight stuff and gloves.
Cat Swift says, I sort of hate to ask, but are you sure your batteries are good?
Yes. Brand new.
Jennifer Pugh says, maybe you should try a car battery, not a professional.
We're fairly sure.
Car battery would actually work because it's 12 volt.
Larry Hughes says, try blue and yellow on positive and black to ground. Body Geek says, it does go on to say that some fans control signal is required because it drives a FET transistor
Yeah.
integrated inside the fan. Might not ever work in your application. Good night, Michael
Which
Lasker.
I think we're
Especially if it's a
leaning
new fan.
far towards her.
It's a newer fan. The transit, the other good transistor.
Yeah. Convert it. Which I was seeing that also in the videos I was just looking at. The only way to do it was to add a capacitor and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, it got out of hand really quick, which never happens here. So it was
You
a
need to
first.
tell me things never get wildly out of hand.
Not here. I read about that happening once on the interwebs.
It worked.
It worked?
And then the magic smoke came out.
Oh no,
Oh.
no. Magic smoke, no.
Yeah. I'm convinced all electricity, electrical components run off of magic smoke. And the only way to make things work is to keep the magic smoke inside of it. You let the magic smoke out, and that tends not to work so much.
But I'm not gonna lie, I'm just glad I wasn't me this time.
Yeah, well.
Not it.
Magic smoke came out.
For once.
I did blue and yellow to positive.
Jennifer Hughes says Stan
Black
showed
to
socks.
brown.
We actually already featured Stan's socks once tonight.
And
Go backwards.
turns out, oof. It was not backwards. It was
If
forward.
you hang out to me and Jennifer, I'll show you my socks.
But I believe the voltage is too high on this for this fan, which just smoked it.
Well, shenanigans ensued. Buddy Geek says, yeah, the transistor is probably only 5 volts. Most computer motherboards are 5 volts. Jennifer Hughes says, I missed the socks? Damn.
If you hang out to
Socks
me,
round 2.
Magic smoke.
You smoked it? What was the combination that smoked it?
Blue and yellow to positive, black to ground. Magic smoke.
Buddy Geek says, yeah, the
Came on for a
transistor is
second.
probably only 5 volts. Since most computer motherboards.
Yeah, it said 12 volt.
It's a 12 volt fan.
Yeah, it's definitely a 12 volt fan.
Yeah, it's a DC 12 volt fan. But
I made the motor go backwards.
I believe the. Well, I went to ground to negative, and I guess it's positive ground. So.
So that one's definitely dead.
Dead. EED dead.
So if I got another one like that,
That blue and yellow
would you smoke it?
to black, the other way around, probably.
Write it down so that you know. So I'm going to buy another one right now.
On the internet.
Yeah.
It
One
might
step
not.
backward, dog.
Denied. Buddy Geek says 12 volt fan, but the control is 5 volt
Hey.
for the motherboard.
right.
Larry
Oh,
Geek
so
says,
no,
fan,
man probably will. It'll
5
probably get still smoke because of the 5 volt.
You know
control.
what?
I would have to put
No.
yeah. a
All you
capacitor.
smoked was the controller.
Yep.
That motor still worked.
So,
So they-
Dig that sucker out.
so we
Pull out Pull out the board and wire right to the motor.
things about to get wild.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, we smoked the controller. We did not smoke the motor, which should be a 12 volt motor, which should be fine on 9 volts. And anyway, regardless,
It's dead. If I kill it more, it's
You're not going to kill it anymore.
Yeah.
It's as dead as it's going to be.
Can't get any better. So there was a no on.
no, I don't have any more. I was wrong.
My God.
Holy cow! Did he just say that?
I say that all the time.
Somebody call
Kidding.
somebody.
I'm kidding.
It's a real
Turns out I said that a lot.
How many more do you have left to spray? Because I think the truck bed liner ought to do the same thing too.
Yeah, it will.
Alright.
Truck bed liner,
3 more.
yeah, Flex Seal, that flex down there, the red can, a little different.
Big Van Tattoo says, is that a computer power supply fan? I just watched a YouTube video and it says red's positive, black's negative. It worked on the 9 volt on the video.
No.
We don't have a red.
Body Geek
And
says,
it's
I
a
would
4-wire,
try
not a 3-wire.
black's 12 volt and 5 volt, negative, yellow 12 volt positive, and blue 5 volt positive to get a good amount. Larry Hughes says, bad thing about the battery is you don't know the connections.
Yeah, we're not bothering with 5 volt. That sounds terrible. Thanks. I hate it. So, Alan, Alan, I have a new second favorite monster to hunt at the museum.
What's that?
Goblin dogs.
Okay. Why do you like to hunt them? Because they're like death chihuahuas?
Yeah, they're chihuahuas. You can hunt and not feel bad.
Wait, you feel bad when you punch a chihuahua?
I would. If I punted chihuahuas. But everybody's wanted to punch a chihuahua.
Alexa, how many inches is 80 millimeters? I said that wrong.
80 millimeters is about 3.1 inches.
It's a much smaller fan, but it's got two wires coming out of it. One is black and one is red.
I like that idea.
I'll find a couple of those.
John C. says, you have a shop full of paint. Paint the wire red. It'll work.
That's a great idea.
Why didn't we think of that?
That's actually very funny. So I used to play a game called Warhammer 40K, and I played a group called Orcs. And
That's our surprised face.
Orcs thought that red vehicles went faster. And the way that they work is that if they all believe something, it's a psychic thing, then it actually, they make it into existence.
Manifest.
So if they paint their trucks red, they go faster. They actually go fast, just because they're painted red. And blue bombs blow up bigger.
Yep.
And yellow guns are shootier.
Shooting.
Right.
The technical term.
Yeah.
Ryan James says, there are 9-volt fans available.
Bah! You and your common sense.
That's crazy talk.
How do I get straight to it? That's the question.
Resurrect Costume says, would you like a pic of the fan used in the helmet of a robot costume?
Not really.
Thank you, though.
Yeah, I appreciate it. This is not an insurmountable problem.
Just annoying.
Wonder where that magnet came from.
Mystery.
Oh yeah, Alexa, add magnets to my shopping list.
Magnets added.
Just realized what he just did. Earth magnet?
Yeah.
That's an easy way to do it too. I had rare earth magnets in my shopping. Definitely not niobium.
Ryan Demon. Buddy says, yellow has more pew pew pew. Ryan Demon says, this must be why my red 82 Toyota Celica was the most expensive car I ever had to insure.
That's right. You know, red cars
that's
cost more to insure.
It's true.
Hey, yeah. Cool.
Johnny Nine Toes says, thanks, shout out to Alan and the crew. Been watching you for years and have learned a lot and have saved a lot of money due to Alan's practical approach. I
Hooray.
very much appreciate it. You guys are great.
Well, thank you, Johnny Nine Toes.
Yeah.
Big Dan Tattooer says, I watched a video of the 4-wire. Yellow is positive, black is negative, the others are cheap people. Janet Burton says, I'm late. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
But will not
Resurrect
function.
Costume says, good, because I just remembered that helmet is at the wig makers. So I couldn't show you anyways.
Okay.
Larry Hughes says, they say red's the color that attracts the police and tickets. Big
But
Dog says
the-
there are fans for paintball masks that run on 9-volt batteries. I have one, it works great.
The color cars, by the way, that get in the most accidents are silver cars, silver and gray, because they blend in with like morning fog and colors.
That's why
People don't see them.
That's why they tell you to never paint your motorcycle green, too, because green blends in with the grass. So if you're ever driving along,
I had a candy apple green motorcycle, and I never got hit by any grass.
you never got hit by any grass.
No grass whatsoever.
No one ever ran me over.
He always landed right on the road.
That's right. No one ever ran me over. I dumped it myself once. Let's see that.
Okay, new fans are ordered in case you've really screwed this one up. Boy, that motherboard and winding is all one, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's why you're so quiet.
I'm just looking at it going,
I think it's a little
I can sort it, kind of, but it's still. real tough. And a random rare earth magnet popped out of it somewhere, but I don't know where it goes. I'm sure it goes on the end, but still, not positive to that.
Know where it goes?
Well, it just, when I pulled off the cap, it just came flying out and stuck to the thing. So, I think I know where it goes.
I think you broke this fan twice.
Actually, it probably goes there.
Okay. You told me to. Yeah, there is a small circuit board. Rue smoked it. Like it was legal in Texas, he smoked it. But it's not.
Not. In fact, I can see where I smoked it. Let out the magic smoke.
The black spots need it.
No longer works anymore.
Okay. Well,
Everything runs off of magic smoke,
I'm
but it
pretty
has
sure
to
I
stay
would
inside.
smoke the fan too.
You would smoke the fan too. Because I did exactly what they told me to.
Never do they tell you to.
Okay, that's positive. That's negative. Let's try something dumb.
Yeah, go 9 volt.
Yep. 9 volt, straight from positive to negative. Oh, I have to put. I can resaw that it's back on.
Yeah, I did think there would be a little motor in the case in there.
No. Turns out.
Cheapest construction I've ever.
Slaughterhouse Studios says good evening, everyone.
Good evening. In today's episode, Rue breaks stuff.
Resurrect Costume says that silver is the color of rain. Ryan Demon says, are silver and gray the most common car colors?
I think white is the most
White.
common.
Lonnie
color.
says white's the most common color. Nigeria says it's the safety socks. Dan Bird says, so true, my vehicles are all black and Dodges. John C. says, California says yellow cars are the most visible color is fog. Big Dan Tattooer says that there's a small circuit board for fan as well. Body Geek says, like the trees in California, hug it till it burns.
Yeah.
And then Burton says, row. Like if there's a standard route. Ron Shep says, that's what happens when you crowdsource electrical help.
That's right.
Johnny Nine Toes says, 60 people watching and only 37 thumbs up. Let's go, people.
How dare you?
Cat Swift says, that's reassuring. Bruce says, let's try something dumb.
Have you met Rue?
1980 says, closed captioning is way off. You need to reset it to American. Speak American.
So, yeah, it's English. Pudding, apple, butterfist, orangutan, Gilderfluke, Farfignugan, peach jam,
Yeah, let's send it to American and then say a bunch of German words.
elephant toes, rhinoceros nose, oyster, badminton, seagrass.
Big Dan Tattooer says,
seagrass.
still be new saying is go break stuff.
Don't go break stuff is expensive. We don't want to do that.
I want a custom shirt.
Hashtag damn it.
For the record, Rue is the only one who broke his shop monkey hoodie. Also,
Johnny Nine Toes says, Snickle Fritz.
Snickle Fritz.
1980 says, apparently it's Brew it can't understand.
Yeah, for some reason it picks up my voice very well, but not the others as well.
Body Geek says, the rain in Spain falls gently upon the plain. Jennifer Pugh says, the FBI van down the street is freaking out right now.
Oh, they've been freaking out.
NSA man.
Fun fact, FBI surveillance is the name of my Wi-Fi.
Hooray!
Just because. I'm that jerk.
Okay, so I made this. This is sculpted. I have to mold it. I don't think I have enough plaster to mold it right now. My next sculpt is going to be undead Buzz Lightyear, probably.
Are we sculpting that, or are we?
Yeah,
being sculpted?
his head is sculpted.
Oh, all right. Oh, is it a mask?
Yeah, it's a suit. Yeah, it's got to look like Buzz Lightyear.
Figured
A
he'd
purple
do-
cowl.
Face paint.
No, he wants like zombie, like full melted skull.
All right. Sweet.
The whole thing.
The whole shebang.
Shebang.
You pulled the bear through?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna trim me a bear and get started on this. Half a bear.
So you're not going to need a second bear.
I will. I'm a full regular bear, not a half a bear.
Ken's Reach says purple purple. Realms will be your nightmares. Hi, sorry, I'm late.
Hey, Rose.
No need to apologize for being late.
Did you pour a second bear already?
Yeah.
Big Dan Tattooers, his custom shirt design coming up tomorrow. iPad time. Add it to the Masters of the Universe drawing.
Hooray!
Next 80 says there's some artwork with Buzz with the toy aliens as chest burster. It's awesome.
That'd be cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. I give up.
We'll throw it away.
I mean,
Dan
I'm not
Burns-
getting any jumps at all going even straight, jumping across the poles, and it's not moving at all.
Toss it up.
D-U-N done.
Dennett Burton says, mix me a bucket of ammonia and caulk for the first time after the live feed. Maybe it won't smell so bad by then.
Oh no, it's gonna smell terrible. It's ammonia. That stuff is what Cappy is made out of.
Ken's Reach says, to infinity and sculpt on.
That's right.
Our house studio says, what do you recommend to seal a mask after painting it?
Liquitex Clear Gloss Varnish. Liquitex Clear Gloss Varnish.
Riot James is watching Alien 3 with some friends tomorrow that have never seen it.
Awesome.
I have never seen Alien 3.
That's the one on the prison, right? Prison Planet?
Yeah. Yeah, Alien 3's on the prison planet. Now, Aliens.
No, Aliens on a spaceship. Aliens is like Alien all over again.
Yeah. But with the little girl? Was that the first one?
I don't.
Shannon could tell.
I'm so bad at this. I should be able to tell you.
Patricia Hogan says, what will undead Buzz be named? Buzz Sprite
That's not my department.
That's pretty good
Big Dan
though.
Don't let the plan die. Start chest compressions. Call EMS. Splatterhouse Studios says, thank you, sir. Riot Demon says, can't wait to show them 4. That is crazy.
You don't know it's from me?
Thank you, Scott Colhart. It says, just help support
Months
these shows. Join the Sylvia Studio Patreon.
Hey, yeah.
You're on my lap. Lost. Forever.
I have a Patreon a video that's going to go up after this tonight. I've been recording a few. I just haven't had a chance to upload them. That's why yesterday you got like 2 or 3.
The backlog.
Really
Stricken Ghoul says the fan is now parts for the post-apocalyptic masks.
Kinda.
Actually, that's exactly what I'm in the process of kind of doing. I'm just stealing the magnet out of the inside.
Some actor's going to be real upset that's decorative.
Jennifer Pugh says, I'm dropping off. Good night, all.
Good night, Jennifer. Pew, pew, pew.
John C. says, Drew, are you ever ready for that battery test? Body Geek says, Buzz Cauldron. Perhaps.
like Buzz Aldrin.
Realm says, I started my mausoleum today. I got a piece of foam yesterday for 50% off because there was a crack in it, but you can't tell now because there's part of a window there now. Now to find more foam was damaged. Yay.
Okay. One way to do it.
Hey Stan, I got you something.
Once you put the broken fan down.
Kenzuri says to turntable skeleton tool. Where is that?
Would you, Rue, you hit? I got it.
Yes. Well.
Scuba Steve says hi guys.
Wow.
Good night, the Dutch Steely.
Confused. I'm lost.
This is a repaint. Does it get
No,
flex seal?
I think it's
No. Actually, it needs to go a little more sci-fi. Maybe put some goggles on it or something.
Dutch Scully.
Dude. More of this.
Okay.
This
Like
is-
that?
Yeah.
I like this texture. I want this texture. To do that texture.
You do it a lot. Like the flex seal comes out like that. This one
Yeah.
has a little bit more of a smooth. If you want to layer it, you can, but it doesn't come out all like.
I like it spooge.
The flex seal is.
I really want that texture.
Then it, stay with the flex seal.
Stan, I can see where you would like smoothness in your life.
So hard to get.
I have a bear mask to make. That is a cyborg bear. So I'm telling you, I'm kind of excited about this. This was ordered by my friend Justin Hill. So very excited to be making this.
I don't even know why. Not seriously.
Lately, I have been shoving a big bag around my
I
arm.
don't even know why. What was it?
Round you see. What happened?
Things happen.
Thank you, Scott Colmar, for leading the Liquitex March.
Sci-fi.
So I would suggest adding some sort of something that looks like a respirator and some goggles.
I would say respirator and hoses.
Because
Because it's got the things over the eyes. It's not like you can wear goggles.
Or you cut holes out. You put the goggles.
So
Not goggles, I'm just saying something that looks like goggles.
got
the goggles, they do nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, did you show the Ellen the thing about those masks?
Oh, they have a LED lights.
Yeah, I didn't know that. They do.
They do.
Oh, wow, weird. If you push them again, they do. I just paint the snot over them. Yeah, so why not do that on there? That was great. Oh, then you're all done.
Nice, Stacy sent the art pic to you, Stacy. All right. Larry Hughes says Justin Hill has turned into the making machine from when I started watching his videos to now.
Yeah, man, he's a good hard worker. I like him.
Oh no.
What?
Janet Burton says, Miss Stacy, I watched your glass and nails video, blown away. Loved it. You are badass. This,
Wax and nails.
I guess my Sideshow promo.
Oh, yeah.
That and this.
Yeah, we were sent some art by the customer too.
Thanks.
So
Janet Burton, which video? was it the promo video or was it like a video of me live? Angie Rogers is taking off.
hello, Angie.
Yeah, we got to meet the Sideshow gal who's working at Starroom this season.
Okay.
It was fun talking to her, but it was like made me feel really old because she's been doing this thing for about 5 years, and I was like, oh, like 15 years ago, I was running like the only all-woman sideshow in the country.
Just wait.
You don't know who I am.
It's only gonna get any better.
It's cool, like.
Not gonna get any better.
Yeah, and it was.
She's
was
awesome.
she was awesome, but yeah. we're like Sideshow's great, but you know you can't really make a lot of money at it. She was like, I make pretty good money at it. I'm like, yeah, but do you? Like,
No, I mean, it doesn't hurt that she's adorable and charismatic.
Yeah.
Like that will always help in almost any performance-based.
I mean, that's what gets me by.
Yeah, Stan is skating by on pure adorability.
That is it. When that's gone,
Me too.
when that's gone, it's over.
Me too, Stan.
me three.
Listen, I've had to rely on talent. Okay?
It's a hard road to hoe, Stacy.
I know. It sucks. Somebody at one point commented on one of my like blockhead videos. I'm like sticking nails into my face, and they're like, "You could have at least put on makeup." And I was like, "Listen, pretty is not a barrier for entry for this particular thing. I'm grossing people out. Why do you care if I have eyeliner on? Like, does it matter? Like, I'm sorry, you wanted me to be prettier while I was doing a gross thing? Like, whatever.
It's the internet.
Whatever you need, but
Still.
Dennis is on my YouTube page. I'll have to look and see which one I have posted. I have almost nothing on YouTube. It's like videos of cats, of my cats, and cats I cat.
Houses she's broken into, just for
Houses
their
I've
cats.
broken into, and accosted their cats, you know.
And their
Usual.
cat and left.
None to
Broke
see.
in, pet the cat, like
Michael Frey says, good evening all, hello from Ohio.
Hello, Ohio.
Mass Slasher
Oh,
says, what's up, Alan?
What's up, homie? Are we doing rapid fire questions? I'm ready. I played Trivial Pursuit tonight. I'm ready.
we didn't cheat.
No,
Where?
no, I don't cheat Trivial Pursuit. Useless knowledge, I'm great at. Actual knowledge that'll help get me through life, not so much.
The Dead Girl Circus page, alright.
Just for everyone's knowledge, Alan loves to cheat at just about any game.
I don't think skill is known as cheating, Rue.
Cheating.
What game do I cheat at?
Utter nonsense.
That wasn't cheating.
Totally cheating.
But he's just good at accents. Like,
No, he's just good at making people laugh because
No, I
He
never
doesn't curse.
cuss.
He
So when I
never
have to read a card that has
curse
cussing
word.
on it,
Yeah.
it has way more impact because I have not given away my words.
Alright, one of these we're gonna have to rebuild this to put like on your face.
Well,
we need to play that again, by the way.
Body Geek says, I think that's called winning. Richard Hogarty says, what's the speed of light?
We need that one.
86,000 miles per second.
mile per second. We're 98 million miles from the moon. Wait, from the sun.
There you go.
Alan,
The next day he says, Kogashi Maru. Ross
And-
Richard says, anyone see the video of Lon Chaney Sr. talking?
even better question, and when's the next Stilt Beast game night? When are we
Yeah.
going to start the Stilt Beast D&D
As
campaign?
soon as you get all the orders done for Transworld,
Oh.
we'll celebrate with a game night. How's that sound?
So like,
Get on it.
Big Dan Tattooer says, here's some trivia. What was the first U.S. haunt place?
It's real tough, man. Nobody really knows. So it's not like there's one that this was the first haunted house. So
Who claims that they are the first haunted house?
there's like 9 different
Wow.
shows that claim they were the first. So, including Reindeer Manor just down the road from us. Just down the road from us in Texas, it's like an hour and a half away.
They have been open for like 30 years?
I think more than that, actually.
Trisha Hogarty says, very good, Rue.
That was me. Same.
Very good, Stan. Realm says, Alan, I'm having a hard time coming up with names for my site, and I won't I want to keep realms in the name. Do you have any ideas? So this is a weird question.
Realms of Broken Shadow. Realms of Sad Clown.
Dark Realm Desire.
That sounds dirty.
I mean, you could just go with Nightmare Realms.
Nightmare Realm.
Patricia already says
Shadow
how many job
Realm.
orders are on your board now.
25
1980 says, how do you cut holes in that mask? Just barely.
with scissors.
My friend who came through every fun that we threw him at the Monster Museum, he just got progressively more and more annoyed. I was like, buckle up, Buttercup, it only gets worse from here. Like,
I don't really do a lot of them.
listen, neither of us are the ones who created that beatbox.
It's not a pun. It's not a word pun.
Listen, it's still a pun.
That's a gag. It's completely different.
They're so much the same. You ask one thing, I would actually come to both sayings. Realm says, thanks for all the ideas.
All right, now I have to read my sheet. I should also go to the messages and read what you said about it.
Realms, that actually makes naming your haunt way easier. Because you already have one of the words.
Yeah. Horror Beauty says, yay, Transworld hustle. Did I miss the hustle Allen dance? Did you do the hustle?
Did you do the Hustler?
Is there an Allen Hustle team?
I don't
Do
know
the
what
hustle.
hustle team looks like. I could not identify it.
Do the Hustle.
He has not, as of yet, done the hustle. Much to our collective disappointment.
Get used to disappointment.
Patricia Hogarty says, what's the most jobs you've had on your board?
Well, because I've only started using this system for like 2 years, this many. But I've had like 40 or so gigs lined up before. And you know, some are like, one up there now is for Universal Studios in California. What's cool is that this is like all over the country. That's what's awesome about it.
Yes. Right. Mass Slasher says, unfortunately, I'm at work, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to tonight. If you stream Wednesday evening, I'll do one that night for sure.
Hooray!
Horror Beauty says, okay, glad I didn't miss it then.
You didn't miss it.
And you're still helping Realms
Come up with
come up with names. Master of Puppets, Realms of Fright. Big Dan Tattooer says, the show Dark History said the first was not Scary Farm.
Yeah, that's not true.
those liars.
Is that in California?
Yes. And then you have to figure out what quantifies a haunted house, you know, because there were certainly spook stage shows long before haunted houses were what they are.
Body Geek suggests Wicked Realms. Realms says, I'm using the name I have on here for the haunt, but I was wanting to start a YouTube channel and a site to sell my stuff on, so it's a little hard to remember the names. Realms, what will be your nightmare is your haunt name? Is the name of your haunt? Questions?
Maybe? Going once?
You could call your place Realms of Sketchy, your YouTube channel Realms of Sketchy Videos.
Well, that should be fun.
Patricia Hogarty says the show Dark Tourist was interesting. I got most of the way into the first episode of that, and how many times he said Dark Tourist. I just couldn't. Like,
Yeah, I could not get into
like
it.
they were very excited about that name. And so we're gonna say it every like 5
I don't think I finished it either.
Yeah. Well, like the first place they went to was like on a radiation tour.
Yeah, I was like, this isn't what I like.
Yeah. Body Geek says the Winchester Mystery House is pretty old, but would you consider that a haunted attraction? I mean, it is an attraction that has a reputation for being haunted, but it's not.
They actually have a haunted attraction in it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did I not know that? That's awesome.
Sort of. Haunted attraction.
Brown says yes, that's it. That's what we want it to be.
It is really cool though, and I really suggest everybody go there that you're in.
To the Winchester Mystery House, haunted house.
Alexa, add contact cement to my shopping list. Rue was just saying the Winchester house is cool.
Contact cement added.
Hey, Rue, can you message Justin Hill
Think maybe. I don't know if I'm.
and see if Justin Hill can pop on the live to talk about his bear?
Tell us about your bear. 1980 says Nocturnity of Evil. I do like the word nocturnity. Like a weird Latin background. Eternity of night. What was it? I think Amber posted that like National Goth Day, like
World Goth Day.
World Goth Day name generator,
Yeah.
and it goes off your initials or whatever. Mine was Graveyard Aspirations or something like that. And I was like, well, now I feel obliged to make that band. Graveyard Aspirations is a great name.
I was looking at that, and I
Donate
was,
that.
it just made me go, I bet you could use this as a haunt name generator
Right?
too.
Dark Web Emporiums. Big Dan Tattooers says I grew up 6 houses away from the Lizzie Borden house. That's cool.
Cool.
Cat
That's cool.
Swift says the Winchester house is more of an oddity, a weirdness thing, not so much a haunted attraction. Body Geek says I have a plethora of mud available if anybody wants any.
Thanks.
1980 says Hades and Have-Nots.
I too have a plethora of mud available.
What did you want me to ask you?
Can you pop on the live feed on the Still Peace live channel?
Patricia Hogarty says Alcatraz is cool too. I've been to several of the most haunted places in the U.S., but never did see a ghost. Live to Survive says, I'm sure it's been answered before, but how did you get into the business of haunts, theatrics, art, painting, engineering, and all it takes to do what you do?
I started when I was 10 years old. I went to a haunted house. I worked there. And after, doing that, I realized, well, this is kind of what I want to do forever. So I decided to do it forever.
So I did that.
Yeah, and I have had unerring focus as far as, yes, this is what I want to do. And that makes things easier.
Fast Slasher says, if anyone else want to ask rapid fire questions tonight, since I can't, or is it going to be like a dedicated to me type of thing?
That I do not know. I will answer anyone's
I
question.
was going to say, like, we like it when you do rapid fire questions, but also they are not restricted solely to you. If anybody wants to ask questions, obviously.
Well, we weren't already friends on Facebook, so I sent him a friend request and it came. But we will see.
Patricia Fogarty says, I've been asking a question.
I think we're kind of good on chess piece right now.
Make a few more because we didn't take a bunch of Krampus stuff to MHC.
Live to Survive says, well, I'm glad you decided to keep it up.
Yeah, I mean, I love it. And then, I think at the age of 17, I moved to Orlando and worked at my first year-round haunted house. Like, I moved there to work at Terror on Church Street. And while I was there, I realized, well, I have achieved my goal of working year-round haunted houses, and I do not make enough money. So I will also provide services for haunted houses. And that's kind of where I started making masks and costumes and all that stuff.
Next page says grave decisions consulting agency. Ryan Stevens says, so if you haven't been, the National Museum of Funeral History in Houston was amazing. I really enjoyed it.
Cool.
Wow, Grave Decisions really is a really good name.
Yeah, that's a solid haunt consulting name.
That's a-
Snap that up.
Don't hate me if I steal it.
Just kidding.
Yeah, you're right.
Trisha Hogarty says, what's a new material that you're excited about right now?
I don't know how new it is, but polyethylene foam. I've really started kind of exploring that. And I'm going to do a lot more with it once I get through all these TW orders.
Body Geek says, just checked. Justin is not live right now on his channel. He doesn't work nights anymore, so he won't be at a job.
Somebody contact him and tell him to pop on. Rue was not friends with him already. Since the incident at Transworld where Drunken Rue and Drunken Justin got in a fight.
That never happened.
Yeah, that didn't happen. I just made that up.
I just made that up right now. Big Dan Tattooer says, the first haunt I worked at was the Police Athletic League charity one at Fall River. I was 13. It was the lowest budget haunted house ever. Mostly all the same masks, and the walls were curtain lighters. 1985.
Yeah, my first one was 1986.
I was born in 1984.
There was a haunt named Bates Motel. Not the Bates Motel haunt you are familiar with. This one was way worse.
1980, Baba Yaga was on.
My first one wasn't until 2000.
That's because you're a baby.
Uh-huh. And I started when I was 22.
You're a haunted house baby.
Body Geek
I'm
says,
haunted
Justin
house
hasn't
baby.
accepted my friend request I sent to you a couple months ago.
What's that now?
Are you friends with him on Facebook now?
I am.
Okay, let's just-
My haunted house baby, 18 years of experience.
Where's your left?
You want a hot
Put you on tripod. I'll let you from yes. Oh, that works too. Easier than that.
How's it going, Stan? Yeah. How's it going?
Going quick.
So was it as easy to start the live as I had hoped?
Yep.
Good. Eventually I have to teach you guys how to do all that.
Justin Hill, yes.
Yeah. If you scroll our conversation, you should see us talking about a bear mask.
I trust you. I should tell him thinking about my feet.
What's that on the head?
What's that?
What's that on the head?
This is a cyborg bear. So these are pieces that are going to go on a space.
There are any gears left?
You would be the one I would ask.
I was like,
I said, I think I gave you that.
I should have
Actually,
some.
we got a
gears
ton. Want some gears?
left. They're too big for this. I would need them to be a lot smaller. Cool. I'm friends with him. I think Stacy is messaging.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
is messaged.
Okay.
Oh, tonight is Justin's birthday.
Oh, well,
C'est la vie.
would you message him and say, sorry, happy birthday?
Big Dan Tattooer says, is that upper left mask blank Nosferatu on the left side of the screen?
No. That is the ghost blank.
Alright. That would message you. Never mind.
What?
1980 says, money pit of disparities and oddities.
What are they naming now?
I think they're still,
Trying to name
Realms.
Why do they keep calling it a bazaar?
Money Pit of Disparity and Oddity.
Yeah.
That's the name for my pool. That's copyrighted.
Right. Are you enjoying it?
Asked, is Stan working on a shredder helmet?
Yes.
So I've not enjoyed the pool yet because it's only just now gotten safe for human use.
Got
And it's easy to get in, but I don't have a ladder for it yet, so getting out might be a little bit of a beast.
it. You're getting to the weather where you're going to really want a pool.
And yeah, my sister got a pool. It's heated in Texas. God knows why.
That's amazing.
It extends your season.
For like the 2 weeks out of the year it might be cold.
I don't
Listen,
know what
the pool
Texas
water-
you are living in.
Pool water is only just now hitting 80 degrees.
But this year is cold.
This is like record-breaking cold this year.
Yeah, it's just fall. It's not getting hot.
Realm says, Alan, your paint is amazing. I love it. I painted 5 masks. So if you need to get more black, I'm almost out.
Thanks, man. Glad you like it. I'm very happy with it, too.
1980. This is a new line of goth inspired undies. Igor's secret. Oh. She's such a spitballer.
Igor is my
See,
screensaver.
I would think that the men's version would be Victor's, stand-up routine. Definitely not a secret.
Victor's questionable life choices.
Starring Ruth. That's himself.
As Victor?
That's himself.
Let's not have any of y'all be under the moment. Let's not have any of us be under the moment.
I got some sweet Bigfoot underwear that I would gladly model.
I got some. Hold on. Let me check. No,
Wow.
wait, these aren't mine.
Every day, just so you guys know, Stan's underwear matches his socks.
It's not true.
That every other day.
I have a whopping pair of Christmas Story underwear with a big leg lamp on it.
I actually debated on buying Alan a pair of underwear while at Uranus Fight Factory.
That's creepier than you might think.
Yep.
Big Dan Tattooer says the fan on the workbench is spinning. We know who didn't plug that one in.
Oh!
Sick burn, yo.
Burn.
Realm says I would so recommend it to anyone who needs mask paint.
So do we.
You know, Big Dad, I was planning at some point getting a tattoo.
Yes, we were
but,
cool, buddy, and now. Now you can't come to my birthday
Big
party.
Dan, where you at? Where's he at? Where you at?
Mass.
That's a long way for him.
Listen,
Thought we had a connection.
I'm not
Boy,
I'm not opposed to getting shot monkey tattoos.
But,
That's pretty awesome.
Shot monkey tattoos.
Yeah.
that would be.
That'd be
Oh.
awesome.
Stan, do you have tattoos?
No, I've been thinking about it for a while.
Oh yeah, you got a sleeve, don't you?
I think you've had enough of that.
Bring it back, I need it.
You don't understand.
Stan has a lot of tattoos. That's the joke there, guys.
Thank you, Scott Colhart, for posting the LED Ghost blank. Really fun.
Blue shop towels.
Oh, they're on the list.
Oh, they,
They haven't been purchased, but they're on the list.
They're on the list.
Someone put them on the list when we were out.
Yep.
Not
I
when
remember.
not when we were low.
1980s, the online store of no returns. Castro says, no, Rue, you should not be buying Allen underwear.
They were Bigfoot underwear.
Right?
And they said something really funny.
Right? Because I think I missed it. What's the black stuff on the bear?
Don't they say about monsters big feet? Did they say something like that on it?
No.
They said the name of the shop, right?
What's that?
They said the name of the shop, right?
This will be a cyborg.
Sasquatch.
We know your legends.
they were pretty funny.
That's what I'm known for, wearing funny underwear.
I mean, yes.
And if anybody has not gone to the Uranus Fudge Factory, highly suggested.
Very good fudge.
Very, very good fudge, and everything will wrap you up.
What's that?
In Uranus.
If it was in Uranus, you'd know it.
Uranus,
No, like,
Missouri.
my biggest sad point about not getting to stop there is how unplussed Tony would be with the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't think fart jokes are funny, he doesn't think poop jokes are funny. The Uranus Fudge Factory, he is not amused. I would be dying. I'd be dying laughing.
Who's this?
At Tony.
And I highly suggest you try going back out the front door after you come in,
No. God.
because you can out the back. You can only leave.
Pat Swift says, no, you can tell Shannon about them, but no buying.
I give Shannon a pin.
Ryan Demon says, Cyborg Bear, awesome.
Yeah.
1980 says, they can make a cross between a novelty elephant undies and a can of snakes. That's $1 million seller. Thank you, Scott Colhart, for the Nosferatu link.
That's Paul, right? Hey, even those colorful wires from your fan.
Turns out. Oh, hey, yeah. Maybe. Sure. There we go. Hey, look. You could use that whole thing probably.
Ken Zarish says, Sam Squatch.
Sasquatch.
Spoon Man? Really?
It works.
It does. It does, but I don't look.
How dare you?
I know. Tragic.
This is gonna keep me up way later than it needs to.
Yeah. Lifeline feed brought to you by caffeine.
And low expectations.
Low expectation. That was probably my favorite Mad TV bit of all time.
lowered expectations.
Yeah.
Did you ever get to be in any of the dark hour
Monster Maples?
Monster Maples?
I did not.
Oh,
And we stopped doing that before I got there.
those were fun.
Yeah.
That other place that I worked totally stole that bit,
Did they?
and we did our own. I was in quite a few of them. So was Zach.
They should.
They totally stole that bit. I was actually a little upset about it. But it was like,
But not so upset as to boycott.
well, I didn't really have that option.
You know, I would have, if I had known, I would have like given them the jingle, like, you know,
Oh yeah, here's the package.
let's have all haunts do this in Valentine's Day.
Yes.
And what they're talking about is we did like monster dating videos. We did some monster dating videos to promote our Valentine's Day haunted house. So we would have different characters, would be, you know, dress up and whatnot, and then
I believe all of them are still up on Dark Hours YouTube.
I think they are, and they vary greatly in quality. But they're meant to be like old 80s dating videos for haunted house characters.
I think Justin's on there at least once doing Dieter,
Yes.
the front of house character that I occasionally play. Blank Forces love those videos. Doesn't Carl have one?
He does. Stan, how's it going?
In there. No surgery here. This will be fun.
How many Hemmets you work on tonight?
So this is the first one we're putting together. The others are sprayed down.
Cool.
And by the count on the wall, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This should be the last one.
Of rusted or of all of them?
Of I don't know what it said. It's with the podcast. You just can't get it.
Okay.
I want to sell like scrap bags. Like, there's so many of these pieces that are too small for us to do anything with, but are big enough that I feel guilty about throwing away. I've just been saving them for that eventual scrap challenge, but
It hasn't happened.
it hasn't happened yet, and I think we're gonna have
That's what
more.
we have time for, challenges.
Yeah, exactly.
Our life is challenges. Because of Rue's decisions.
It's not even here to be insulted. Like,
Still fun.
sitting in the other room, he flinches for no reason.
Hell,
Why do I suddenly feel like my self-esteem has dropped? So will the parts around the electronic bits on the bear be locked?
I'm going to do tore away flesh.
Ooh, all right.
So I'll do tore away flesh. And then with that tear away flesh, this will be a little bit of metal and a little bit of gore. And then the rest will be hairy and a little bloody.
Nice.
Alexa, what time is it?
time is 9:18 p.m.
Body Geek says, so if someone wants a unique glow-in-the-dark props for sets, the yellow/green depression glass was made with uranium and glows wonderfully in the black glass.
It does,
Yeah, but also it has uranium.
and you're putting glass in your set. I'm actually on a campaign to get all the glass out of dark out.
Didn't you just put in all that glass in the
Well, yes, but we mounted that really high up,
yeah.
so no one can get to it. So the answer is yes, and yet no. I think this is going to be pretty good. I'm going to get Stan. Would you grab me a few nuts and bolts?
Literal ones or foam?
Both. Both.
Paint in some circuit boardery.
Nuts, bolts, dots. Hey, look, nuts, bolts, and dots.
A lot.
Lots of dots.
Lots of dollars.
You can take this with you for now.
Gregory Haynes says, hello all.
Hey, Gregory Haynes. Good to see you on, sir.
Mr. Jimmy FXC says, sorry guys. Hey guys, sorry I'm late. Just got back from a 2-hour walk.
Mr. Jimmy. Hey, that's awesome. I should also walk. And yet,
As usual.
here I am.
Put you in frame.
Put your face in.
Put your mom in frame.
The garbage can has the issue of being flat. So I tend to put stuff on it as if it were a table.
But it ain't.
It tisn't.
Realms asked, where do y'all get y'all's fake fur from? And sorry, I know you said it like 1,000 times.
Monterey Mills.
Monterey Mills. Mr. Jimmy says, I'm close to 350 pounds. Time to reverse, gain to lose.
Yeah, that's good. I have 335 was my biggest.
Thus far, managed to keep it under 300. So only just.
It's fun reaching into a big tub full of pins.
Yeah,
That's fun.
seems like it.
All the fun hand stabs.
Actually, you knew a guy that did that outside his garage. And he thought he got stabbed by a pin, so he kept getting sicker and sicker and passed out in his living room. Turned out he had been bit by a snake, rattlesnake that had gone
Oh,
into the
no.
bottom of his 5-gallon bucket where he kept all of his fishing hooks and stuff.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Almost died.
Awesome.
It is better than where I thought it was going with the spider. I was like, why? Why is the story that was telling?
Is that for Rue?
Yes.
Alexa, stop. Hey, Rue, your timer's going off.
Body Geek says, I'm down to 229.8 as of yesterday morning.
Timer went off?
Yeah.
I'm so enjoying watching you eat pizza. Christina Mente says, I'm back. Welcome back. Scott Colehart shared the Monterey Mills link. Thank you so much, Scott.
I have made a little pin board here so that I can keep gun these parts without them flying all over the place.
I'll pull that. Seeing your Godzilla's on top of the fridge there. I shared a picture of the Creepers group of the wedding that I was in.
I saw that.
I was like, what? No one even mentioned there was Godzilla option for photos. Like, what the heck? We got to stand there and gaze lovingly at the bride. We could have been running from Godzilla.
Dumb.
I feel cheated.
I got my nephew a Godzilla one.
That's awesome.
I saw that, Stan. I feel so good. I've caught all these moments.
Hey.
My
Not playing internet catch up.
my brother and sister-in-law are kind of conservative, so they weren't all about the bloody Freddy Krueger baby one.
Oh, baby.
Saving that for later. I was gonna get him like a wee sweater or something. No one knows.
But a wee Freddy sweater.
Stan, can I borrow your brush, your sticky brush?
Christina Mente asks, is that a bear?
Yes, it'll be a cyborg robot bear.
Robo bear.
They're the most dangerous kind.
Boogie, Robo Boogie. Hear that song from Flight of the Conchords, the Cubans are dead?
No.
Two robots singing about the extinction. They do a solo in Binary. It's pretty
Sounds fine. Sounds like something you would listen to.
It
How's that sound?
absolutely is something I would listen to.
Because you have way more free time to listen to stuff.
Nerd niche, nerd music.
He's a robo bear, got big paws and metal hair. He eats robo salmon. Gonna eat you if you don't run. Nobody feed him. Brown. He just starts cars fires.
Thanks, Katie says Showbiz Pizza.
Yeah, those are terrifying robots.
Yes, they are. The Chuck E. Cheese I worked at in high school still had all the animatronics from when it was Showbiz Pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just as terrifying as I remember it being. Sean Davies says Teddy Ruxpin's older brother.
I got to do a lot of like research and looking at those kind of things when I was building cars.
Carl's, yeah. The thing that I really loved about Carl's 2.0 that I definitely like am co-opting for my fantasy haunt design is that going out into the dumpster area and coming back in the building into like the business half of things. God, I love that.
That was in Carl's 1.0.
Was it?
Oh yeah.
I guess I only spent like one night ago at Carl's 1.0. I didn't have the dumpster, did it?
Yeah.
Good.
That was a gag I've done a lot.
I really like that. Like, specifically, the version I spent the most time in, which is 2.0, I really liked all of the like soundscaping and light work in there that made it very much feel like outside. Like, there were nights late in the season where I'd be so exhausted at the end of the night and forget that I was not outside.
Yeah.
Like sitting there, standing up at looking at what was the fake street light that was out there, going, wow, it's really foggy tonight.
Daisy, you're a special chick. I was just wondering if the creepers would like to see what prep of the most difficult to pour up mask we
I
have.
bet
looks
they
like.
would.
Which one is that one?
Jason
Do you
Rivera
bring
says hello from Connecticut.
Yeah.
More Connecticut creepers tonight.
Every zip tie is a tooth. So,
Louis McLaren,
This one
those
is-
nuts and bolts EVA foam.
real fun to prep. Oh, and I forgot something.
Yes, yes, they are.
They are EVA foam.
Body Geek says, I have that mask.
You do.
The one with all the teeth in it.
Oh, you know what, not?
I could also say, no, you mean this one.
Yeah, both those masks.
Yeah, Rue won't like this, but one of those is definitely going to be used in next year's showcase line.
Hey.
So,
What?
yeah,
What did you say? I didn't hear you.
What happened? What?
both Gibbering Malver and Nasher are in next year's line.
Of course they are. They should be. Really. I'm
Body Geek says that.
not arguing that. I'm just saying.
Christina Meditations, I think you should use the idea of abandoning animatronics in a room for a haunt.
Well, I mean, we built a whole haunt around that at one point. So it'd be a while before I did it again.
Brown says, I have one.
And you almost got hit by a bus because of it.
Oh my gosh, Big Dan Tattooer says, woo, daughter just went into labor. Grandbaby 3 on the way. Good night, everyone. Good night, Big
Good night,
Dan.
congratulations.
Congrats.
Hooray! All I'm making's a bear. Got somebody out there making a grandkid.
Baby gets a beast man fist bump.
Yeah, Beast Man baby fist bump. Beast baby.
Beast baby. Beast man fist bump for your grandbaby.
What a baby.
Ike Camacho says, I don't know if it was just my eyes, but it looked like one of your zip ties came out of a hole.
It's mayhem.
Christina Mante says, do you think you'd ever have Beetlejuice in one of your haunts?
No, because he's not scary. And I think the primary job of a haunt is to be scary. So I try to keep things scary. Now I say that, but I have done things like Mrs. Claus. You know, but
to be
those
fair, did scare the crap out of a bunch of people.
are off-season things too. Off-season, you have a little more leeway.
Well, let's set a timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, starting now.
Ken Zarish says, gonna hop off, guys. Have a good night.
Good night, Ken.
Thank you.
Ground Twitter, so worth it.
Hey, Rue.
Yes, sir.
Want to base out this bear in the 15 minutes that you have?
As soon as I use it.
Okay.
Christina Mante says, ooh, Christmas haunts are the best.
I do enjoy them.
You know, so can't spell.
That's all right. We have low expectations. We want you to communicate well enough.
You understand what you're saying.
Right. Beyond that, we're pretty easy to go. Stacy, how goes your worky work over there?
Good. This is the last piece of the APOC dusters that need to be cut out. And then I believe that's all the dusters. We're going to move on to still covers next.
You're not going to sew the dusters?
If you'd like me to, I can sew the dusters first and then move on to another.
It would be cool if one thing was done.
Okay.
Stan, did you do any work on APOC boots?
No.
Okay.
Hi, Camacho. Alan, your tutorial on the Christmas tree was awesome.
Thanks. Did you make one? We just like to watch tutorials about it.
I really have liked seeing people post all the stuff they've made from YouTube, for instance.
Oh yeah, that's the best.
And I'm getting excited too. I'm starting to see posts pop up in like Connor's Hangout and stuff for people looking for tutorials. And people, of course, are sharing the channel.
Oh yeah. I mean, I kind of stopped watching Hunter's Hangout a little bit because I go there to give them links to my videos, and normally they're already there.
Yeah.
Like someone's already put it up. Just so you guys can see what's happening here.
Shardik.
So that area is going to be exposed.
Camacho says it's in the works. It is Christmas tree.
Cool.
Enigma Paradox says, good evening all.
Hello, Enigma Paradox.
Mystery wrapped in Enigma Paradox, wrapped in cellophane.
Hey, Enigma Paradox, do you work at Enigma Haunted House maybe? I think I need to do a little more in here because I have this area. I think all of this will be exposed.
Body Geek says tutorials, but closed captioning said links to squirrels.
That's also good.
Enigma Paradox says no, just regular old Enigma.
Okay, that's fair.
Just your standard Enigma.
Just call me standard Enigma.
Lisa Heath says good night all.
Good night, Lisa Heath. Did Hugo join us when we first started?
Yes, he did.
So right now, I want this to look cyborgy and robotic. And so many, many years ago, when they did Star Trek: The Next Generation, and Picard became Locutus of the Borg, there was this really, it was just like one prosthetic on his face. And it looked great. So, that's kind of what I emulate now when I do Cyborg stuff. I was able to see that one piece of what they did and say, oh, that's how I can do this, 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 and this.
Lanny Williams says, hello, everyone.
Borrow this for a bit.
Enigma says,
Hey, Laney.
Enigma Paradox is of carving a block of styrofoam so I can make a one-piece mask mold. Such messy work.
Wow. Okay.
Kellic Zinn says, howdy.
Who says howdy?
Kellic Zinn.
Hello, Kellic Zinn. Kellic, are you new here? I think I would remember that name. Remember.
Enigma Paradox says, I'm working on making a reusable mask armature that will let you make seamless molds instead of two-piece molds. It's close to being made. I think it will change the game.
Yep. Lots of new mask makers have that idea, and I wish you the best of success. Some of the drawbacks of it, cleaning out the one-piece mold is it's kind of tough. I have an idea for a jigsaw-shaped head form where you can pull the piece out of the bottom and then it all comes in on itself. And that would be the way I would take mine apart. But, lots of guys who think about doing that when they make masks. Like, oh, I could make a head form that comes apart and then I can make one-piece molds. And it's just learn to make two-piece molds. Because then you make a two-piece mold and you are able to do a master of it, meaning you do a latex pull, you foam fill it with flexible foam, and then you mold that. And that all comes out in one piece clean because it's all one piece of latex.
Enigma Paradox says styrofoam, so I can dissolve it with acetone out of the mold.
Yeah, that's possible. Then you got to kind of make that every time.
1980 says, I put enigmas in a speech once. I riddled the crowd with bullet points.
But
Okay.
These are the jokes.
I don't even get that joke. I'm still going. I decided for more. I said, but wait.
But wait, I could keep going on this.
I could make so much more of a mess of it.
I'm making a mess of it. I'm making it more
Mess.
awesomer.
Mess. Just kidding.
Here, Ruby.
Body Geek says inflatable head form would be the way.
No, you still have the issue of cleaning the clay out of it.
Cobweb Candlestick says, hello, peeps.
What's up, Cobwebs? How did your broadcast go?
Yeah.
How did your live go? You guys do lives on Mondays.
Monday.
Enigma says, that's good until you poke it with a needle tool.
Yeah, there is that.
Oh.
Cobweb says it went pretty decent.
Hooray. What'd you guys talk about tonight?
That's what I call my YouTube channel. What? Pretty decent.
Michael Frey says, good night, all be safe.
Good night.
Enigma Paradox says, what head form are you using now?
Right now, this one is a David Mosher Effects. They're really nice, just hard to get.
1980 says, my wife picked up 1-inch styrofoam sheets in a pack for $10.
Cool.
Cobweb says aliens and upcoming props from the big summer this year. Jordan Easel says animatronic things.
Yes, this will be a cyborg bear.
All right, it's gonna sound like the heat gun is going, but sorry.
Stacy will be sewing. That will screw with the sound. Yes, Jordan, these wires are cosmetic.
Strictly for pretty. Cobweb says Cyborg.
I have not named this bear. This is actually a Justin Hill project that he and I talked about doing.
Like so he says Cybear. I don't actually hate that.
Modified Grizzly.
Yes, this was a Grizzlor, and then it grew up.
And then it was enhanced. Cybernetic.
We could rebuild it, make it stronger, faster, better than it was before, barrier than it was before.
Enhance.
Enhanced.
Enhance. Enhance.
That's not how that works.
Sure me not, that's just a...
Yes. So, Rue, sir, guess what I found in Walmart today? The second Castle Grayskull.
What?
Second one? A different one? Or did you buy another one?
I bought another one. It's for my friend Dan, who can't get them in Florida.
Oh, poor Dan.
Does he need it delivered?
Well, I was going to mail it, but I guess I can deliver it.
Listen, shipping is exorbitant. You should just send it to Florida.
You should definitely send me back.
I did that once.
Enigma Paradox says, have you ever heard of black water? It's carbon-infused water, safe to drink, and really black. I think you can make something cool with it, like squirting out of a mask or fake mud.
I've not heard of that.
I have. I bought some last Halloween, or 2 Halloweens ago, I guess. And it's alkali water, and I really like it. Like, it doesn't taste very different than regular water.
Like, what's it for?
Aesthetic.
It's like, so it's got water?
It's goth water. I have pictures.
Okay. What? Okay.
Yeah, it's goth water.
That sounds like something I'm going to say I'm not going to pay extra for that. Right, Stan?
I picked it up at Ross.
Me and
I think
Stan.
it's hilarious how funny we all thought it was that people started putting water in bottles.
Oh, yeah.
And now that's just
Ridiculous.
the way.
Now they're going to buy water because it's black and in a bottle.
Thank you, Scott Kohler, for the David Moser FX link. Body Geek says 8 out of 9. Cobweb says, can't be a Justin Hill project, it's not a clown.
That's kind of funny. He does like
Right.
clowns.
Enigma Paradox says, does that archer have a big lower lip? The photo on their website looks like the lips are disproportionate.
Alexa, stop.
Who has a...
The bust that you're on the David Moser.
Oh, I don't know. I always sculpt over that. It's not so big that it's a problem to me.
It's funny because I'm actually going to Florida weekend after next anyway.
To the hand
Not-
handle.
That part of Florida. But if I had a reason to go the rest of
Well, you could have a reason, but you wouldn't have monetary support.
No sponsorship.
I could give you the $40 that it would cost me to mail it. But that's not going to get you all the way there, but
Here, buy your lunch.
hey, Rue,
Yes, sir.
I'm now ready
To actually base that,
for you to base this out.
I gotta go pull up some notes. Pull up some molds, finish cutting out an eyeball.
I think the ocean needs my plastic. So,
Yes, which I still don't understand buying water in bottles. Just refill your jug for free.
COVID,
You haven't tasted Plato's water.
right?
Like, oh, it tastes like burning. Why are we so heavily
our water here is actually pretty good.
bleaching our water?
Did you soldering iron? Okay, I put it back.
Drawer.
English, hard, second. Words.
There you go. The hashtag aesthetic water.
But it's just water that's black.
Yep, it's alkali water.
It's,
I don't know what that means.
to me, it means it tastes bad. Yeah.
It did not taste bad. It tasted fine.
I don't like it. You could grow
Mikey
sea monkeys
won't
in
eat
it. You grow sea monkeys in it, but then you couldn't see them.
Spotted Geek says it would get you to the Buc-ee's in Alabama, though, Rube.
Been into that one a lot.
Yeah, we have been to that one a lot,
The Buc-ee's in Bama.
which is right across from a Bass Pro in Alabama. But I can't get to that because the van is too tall to fit in their driveway.
I forgot to tell you,
We scraped the van.
there's a side entrance
I figured there was. I just never looked.
that Paul told us about.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a side entrance.
But when I go there next time. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. This looks pretty robot-y. And all this will have hair. Yeah. That'll be nice. This will be chromy with deep black. I'll make some of these teeth metal. That'll be cool. And I'm gonna perma-blood the snot out of it.
I'm getting blood at the front of it. I like it.
How many people are watching, guys?
This is this latex still, that one? Like I mean, full brown cured on the outside. It's still
Spongy.
darn near green
It's
on the
spongy.
nose.
Cowbug says hair or rainbow dreads.
It's gonna be a pair, so yeah, no, I wouldn't do rainbow dreads.
59 watching.
That'd be pretty cloudy.
Thank you, Horror Beauty, Blanket Thor, and Cosmos and Jason Rivera, and Drums will be your nightmare for reporting in on our numbers.
Thank you.
Janet Burke says, I served 5 years on the Wisconsin Illinois board, not in jail, but for work. That's when I bought bottled water. The tap smelled like hell, literally sulfur.
Nice.
Body Geek says a chrome partial nose cap.
Boy, this soldering iron is not getting hot enough.
Is that really long one?
No, it's this one. It's kind of short.
Yeah, the other one didn't need it.
just want to do a couple little like circuit board lines in here, and then I'm going to call this guy done. So the Monster Museum is coming to a close. That was 8 weekends of our lives. That is at Scarborough Fair Renaissance Festival. This will be its last weekend coming up. Memorial Day weekend is the last one.
I'm going.
You're going?
Yay!
Finally going to get to make it to fair. In Mississippi. Or me. We'll be represented, one of them.
I'll be working Saturday. Tony's coming out Saturday. Yeah. Good night, Scott Colehart.
Good night, Scott.
Enigma Paradox says, can I mix hydrocal with plaster if I don't have enough hydrocal for a mold?
Hydrocal is plaster. What kind of plaster are you talking about? I want more information. Now, and can you mix plasters? You can. But you're going to get different effects. It'll probably kick faster than you want. So you absolutely can. But you might not like it.
Justin Hill says, hello, Alan, I'm here.
Justin, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I'm working on a bear, Justin.
Certain bear.
So, Enigma, please don't use Home Depot plasters. You can do better. I don't know where you are, but they do not have good plaster for mold making.
Says, I have 25 pounds of hydrocal and 50 pounds of plaster from Home Depot.
You can mix it, but you're playing with fire. It may not work. So, Justin, this is the bear piece that I'm working on for you here. I'm getting all of that set up, so this will be the area that's kind of torn away.
Just the bear.
And the rest will be hairy, and I'm going to do blood. So there you go. What type of bear? Is this a grizzly bear, or is this what type of?
Just want to throw this out there, brown bear.
Brown bear. Yes, he's good.
Great.
Good. He's good. Yeah, he'll be brown, all that. So probably then I'll go grizzly ears, because each bear has different style of ears, and I will do him some ears.
Susan Robinson asks, how much does the Monster Museum cost?
$3. Costs $3.
It's worth every penny.
Justin, I'm so glad that you are here, at least for a little bit. I know it's your birthday. You're probably going to do some fun, crazy birthday things. But I'm very glad that you are here while I'm working on your bear a little bit.
Justin Nelson sounds great.
And kind of like if Terminator was a bear, right? Like that's what I'm thinking.
Justin Nelson is
The bear miniature.
bigger. Christina Mante says, hey Alan, how would one make a Jack Sparrow beard with latex?
That sounds kind of gross. With latex? Why do you? I mean, you could sculpt a beard, mold the beard, and then strap it and make a beard half mask if you wanted to, or you could just do it in hair, and then get a head form and stipple on some latex for just a thin layer, and then do your hair work on top of that. That's what I would recommend.
Justin Hill says, and some bluish orc eye war paint on the other side.
Okay.
So it's like a Braveheart cyborg bear.
Lisa Arendt says, time flies.
Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 9:58 p.m.
Oh my gosh, it's almost 10 o'clock. You're right.
Station Fire Care says, I'm late, but I made it. Is that a cyber werebear?
It's a cyber bear. Yes.
A cyber.
This is the brainchild of Justin Hill.
Christina Mante says, yeah, like a latex base repair.
Yeah, well, just so they used to have a store called Pier One, and they sold glass heads, and that's what a lot of people make their bulb caps on is those glass heads for Pier One imports. But they're gone now, so just you can buy a glass mannequin head, and you stipple on latex, and then you lay on it a beer just like you were doing on a person, but then you powder and peel it off. You absolutely can do that.
Susan Robinson says, cool, I'll see you on Sunday if I can get away from your shop.
Hooray!
What's your shop, Susan Robinson?
And Justin Hill, did you want an LED eye on this bear? Because I could do that. If you want an LED eye on the bear, we can make that happen.
Ken Smallwood says, hello from Ohio.
Hello, Ken Smallwood.
Mimi says, hello, Dan, I'm back.
Hooray. Everyone who has abandoned us is coming back to us. That's lovely.
Got a couple people from Ohio watching tonight.
I think I want to do a red LED eye to make it a little more Terminator-esque. And I'm just going to do it. What?
Blue.
No. Terminator has red eyes.
It was a polar bear.
Yeah, I'm going to do screen. Yeah. Oh,
Kim BDI Brad Kennedy says, hey, kids from Oklahoma.
hello.
Oklahoma.
Where the wind goes
Sweeping down the plains
sweeping down the plain.
and the weaving heat.
What did the planes ever do to them? They were just flying.
I absolutely have to sing that song every time I spell Oklahoma.
I have to spell, the baloney song to spell baloney.
Yeah.
I also pretty much have to sing the alphabet song anytime I do anything with letters. This is looking nice. Like, I'm digging that.
Susan Robinson says, I work at K Dopita Studios. I don't know what that is.
Kathy DePita.
Dopita.
It is pewter, and it is in Pecan Grove.
Computer, huh? Are they the place that does the pins and stuff?
Yeah, they're based out of Colorado.
Heck yeah, that's where I got my vaccinated pin.
When I went to the Colorado Renaissance Fair, I actually stayed at her house.
That's awesome.
Nice. Friend, yeah.
Me and my buddy Wes. This was many years ago.
He also got the same vaccinated pin. Gina Mantes, my parents are in the market for Texas, not because of me, we just have always wanted to move there. But we might be looking at properties, so I might be able to go to Monster Camp.
Hooray!
Are they looking in North Texas, Christina?
Because it's kind of big.
It is kind of big. But also, we know a quality real estate agent or two.
Sure do.
3 or
For
4.
3 or 4. Listen, I'm the one who's in the shop right now.
Falling off the trees around here.
That's right.
Seems to be in real estate and haunting.
Yeah.
For some
Listen,
reason.
someone has to make the money, okay?
I feel good about this. Okay.
Mimi
What is your
asks,
supposed to?
is this a
that it's real estate?
is this a mask for Justin?
It is a mask for Justin.
Enigma Paradox says, if the snout was bigger, would you foam fill to prevent deformity?
No, because at that point I think you'd get deformity because that would add a lot of weight. I might paint in a resin shell, which would be very lightweight, but would give a lot of support.
Ken Smallwood asked, what's Stan working on?
Stan is working on APOC helmets over there. That looks a bit like Mickey Mouse ears. All those hoses.
Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, that's kind of Mickey Mouse.
Listen, I don't hate that either, though.
You know, I don't hate it.
Try, give it a, like bring it back here and zip tie it through right there.
Okay.
I don't like big on some, they can snag on stuff. So like these guys, see how I tie them down here at this point? Even these, you might want to tie right there. Add to the sleekness of it a little bit.
Seen them in a taste. I don't know where they're looking, but I've told them where monster camp
Loops
is.
are not scary. Round, triangles, angles are always scarier than round. So avoid overly round shapes or lots of round shapes on the design. Angles are way scarier.
Maybe says, nice, look really cool. And forward to cool.
But now it's time to say goodbye to friends and family. Rue.
Good night, Rue.
I'm going to say goodnight, Stan. But all right. Say goodnight, Stan.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. See you in a couple days.
Stacy. Whoosh.
Hurrah!
Good night.
And everybody. I appreciate that you guys let me have some family time today, as I had to finish a Trivial Pursuit game with the family when we first started. Thank you, and thanks to Shop Peeps for carrying on the blast here. You guys are awesome. This is a very transitional time, and you guys are very kind and generous with your time and allowing us to get things done that we have to get done. We might be not quite as live as we used to be, but thanks for your support. Thanks for watching. Go make stuff.
Good night.